Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. And welcome to the show. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the show on this beautiful, what's today? Is today Wednesday already or Thursday? What the heck day is it? It's Wednesday, April 3rd. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Oh, man, I don't know what I'm looking forward to here, but the weather reports have been flashing in my face that we're going to get a ton of snow. It's exciting because it's been so long since I've seen a good snow, and it's not because I don't know if I'm ready to go from zero snow at all in Florida to, I mean, they're talking in some areas around here up to like 8 inches, 10 inches. I don't know. It's going to be nuts. Um, Hopefully, it's not going to affect anything badly, but hey, it is what it is. Anyway, hello, guys. Welcome to the show. Good to see you this Wednesday morning. And of course, and as always, joined once again by my beautiful, fantastic, amazing, unbelievable, wonderful co-host, the amazing, the one and only Ray is here. All right, applause, 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 applause. Hey, how you doing, Ray?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm all right. All right. All right. All right. I just watched a Matthew McConaughey movie the other day. All right. All right. All right. Interstellar or something like that. I don't know. Greg Jonick was first, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Woohoo. Here's your happy dance. Do, 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 do. All right. I get turned around now. Because remember, I had that big thing where I had to do it a certain way so that my hands would always land perfect like this. But now that I don't have the music, I keep getting it backwards, and then I have to like cross my. I gotta do 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 do. All right, there you go. Oh, and look who was first, Ray. All right, yay, love you, Ray. All right, let's see, Highway Star. Yeah, number 2. Oh, we got 2 2s. Oh no. Doc Leno's story time is here, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Eating my Vegemite. No, no, not that. Anything but that. Oh my goodness gracious me. Look, I went to the gas station and I bought a cup of coffee. So now I have a coffee cup and I just refill it with my own instant coffee. But it works. Greg Jonick is here. All right. Good morning, Ray. Have to use the number instead of type the word. Oh, right. You have to, because if you type the word first, and the time it takes for you to type that, if you would have just pressed 1. So Greg's giving you advice to beat him next time.
I was just letting him beat me.
Oh, see, she let you win, dude. See, that's how you know it's all good. Jaime Palmetto Bay. There's no need to fear. Hezokuai, Jaime Palmetto Bay, and Ray are here. Good morning, Your Honor. Jaime Palmetto Bay appearing on behalf of YouTube. All right, I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see. Terry Barnes, good morning. God bless you all. God bless you, sir. Absolutely. Thank you for joining us once again. Robert Custos, good morning, all. I'll miss the beginning. Got to go to the post office. Hope I run into a frauditor. Huh? What?
I hope he does too.
Yeah. Yeah. Pull out your camera and audit him. Her. It. It. I like that. Hey, you. What are you doing? I'm engaging my First Amendment right. And don't you tell me not to do my First Amendment protected activity. How dare you? Little Chihuahua.
Well, he said that he hopes he runs into one.
Oh, like with his car?
Yeah, I was hoping the same.
Little Chihuahua, Big World, morning rash, morning to you. Greg Jonick, Jaime, Highway Star, Little Chihuahua. Let's see, who else did I not say hello to yet? I will not regret who I didn't say hello to yet. If I find them and say hello anyway, like Frauditor Watch, hip hip hooray. Good evening, all. Good evening to you too, Mr. Frauditor Watch. All right, welcome to the show. Dino is here, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Dino. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. My condition was in. Let's see. Dino, Greg Jonick, Little Chihuahua, Doc Leno, the Alpha and Omega. Good morning, Rash fam. Hugs to all. Yes, yes, hugs to you too. I love it. I love it. I love it. Little Chihuahua, Big World. Good morning, mate. I wish I could say I am good. I had some bad news, but I don't want to hop on my bad fortunes. How do you do? Did you get your coffee? Oh, Griffey, well, we hope you're okay. Oh, goodness, God bless. You know, we hope everything.
Yeah.
Dear. Well, good luck. I hope. I mean, I understand you don't want to get into it, bring everybody down. It's a happy time, but you know.
If you want to talk, email.
Yeah, seriously, we
Reach
all.
out.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. We're here for you, for everyone. We're the Rash family. That's legit. All right, let's see. I got to fix my toast. He's going to put some stupid Vegemite on it. What a bunghole.
He likes it because he did it right the first time.
Let's see. Who else is here?
No.
You're out of tissues?
Yeah.
Ah! That's a nightmare because I just ran out too. I'm going to have to start using toilet paper. Root Maximilian, good morning, Hez and the rest of the Rash fam from the left coast. All right, good morning to you too, sir.
Good morning.
Cynthia Karen Shaw, morning, Rashers, morning to you. Yeah, all right. See, David Lee is here. What's up, David? Good morning, all you awesome people. That's right, you guys are. David E. Persons is also here. Good morning. Good Vegemite Gutterman sandwich day. Oh my goodness, it's home day. Yep. Kingston 2000 is here. Good morning. Oh, good morning to you, buddy boy. It's true. Good morning to you. Let's see.
Excuse
Maggie
me.
K. I'm sorry.
I said, excuse me.
Oh, no problemo. Maggie K is here. We're having storms in Florida today, then cold. Oh, goodness gracious me. Yeah, these weather Jason Gutterman. These weather patterns are crazy out here right now.
How much snow are you getting, Hez?
Like I said, they were talking about, like originally they were saying we were going to get an inch. And then yesterday I started getting a warning thing flashing on my screen saying that now they're talking about 6 to 8 to 10 or 8 to 10 inches, depending on where you're at. So here we're figuring maybe 5 or 6 inches in April. Well, I know sometimes it snows in April. In fact, Prince has a song, Sometimes It Snows in April. Sometimes I feel so bad. Yes, I do. Yeah, man.
What did you say sang that?
Prince.
I didn't hear you, Prince.
Yeah.
We should let him sing it.
Oh, damn it, I wish I had the button. Let's see. Griffey, David Lee, Little Chihuahua, Highway Star, Maggie K. Let's see. Sorsha Red Hair, what's up? Great to see you. Hello, everybody. Hello, Sorsha. Good to see you. Then we got Josiah Stalbert. All right. Good morning, Hez and Ray and Chad. Hello, and good morning to you. Woohoo. Let's see.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. What?
I'll be here all the week.
I'll be here all week. Yes. Robert Thomas. Good morning, Hez and Ray. Good morning to you, Robert. Look at this. We got 2 Australian from Griffey News. Now Voodoo needs to be punished. Oh, crap. He's over there. I got to run, go grab him. All right. We'll get him during the first video we're playing. I'll go grab my props. I didn't even think about it.
Why aren't they right there?
Well, because I have them where I keep them is in the room where the baby's sleeping right now. And I wasn't thinking about it because I didn't want to wake him up. I just tiptoed through there real quick in the morning, and then took a shower and then came here. And I didn't even think about, I should have grabbed the voodoo dolls and stuff. I was just thinking about not waking up the baby, calling him the baby. He's 9 years old. So, yeah, I can. Also, this is one of the things that I like about being back in Wisconsin is we got proper cold for me to keep the hat on.
Excuse me.
Oh, no worries. Well, I'll tell you, this is what we were just talking about. Like the weather patterns lately, not just here, but Florida, like where you're at, what's it been like? Is it going crazy?
It has been absolutely beautiful for like the weekend all the way up until yesterday. And today the rain comes back and it's going to be like 50.
Yeah, see, it's 34 right now.
It's 44 right
now. But yeah, it seems like, I mean, from my experience, it just seems like when the weather changes quick like this, I always end up getting sick, Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Griffey, Jaime, Christopher O'Connor, what's up? Good to see you. Is Selmo behind bars? Haven't seen him been acting foolish in a while. I don't know. I haven't looked at his channel in a long time. It seems like the last big anything I saw I've seen stuff after, but the last newsworthy thing I saw with him was when that dude chased him out of the post office and was going to beat the crap out of him. Let's see. Christopher O'Connor, so Hessen's going to have to shovel his first week up north. Shovel the snow.
You live in an apartment. Why would you have to shovel?
I wouldn't, but I get the joke. Jason D, what's up? Ladies and gentlemen, Welsh News Network is here. What's up? Good morning, Welsh. Good to see you.
Hey, Dan.
Let's see. Sorsha, Jason D, and Brian Showman gets us caught up. Brian, welcome to the show. Yay!
You know, I don't get these cold medicine companies. You know, you're sick, you're weak, and they make you dig through all this tin and glue to get to your freaking pills.
Mm-hmm. It is.
It's like, haha, we don't really want you to take our medicine. We just want you to buy it. Throw it in the cabinet and forget about it because you can't get it open.
Yeah, there used to be a joke. I don't remember who said it, but it was a comedian. But he said, these things aren't child-proof; they're human-proof. Like they're trying to keep everybody out.
Sure, they're everything in the universe proof. I got it.
All right. And real quick before I click out of the chat, we got Rooster Cogburn and Katie said in the house. What's up?
Good morning.
So anyway, what I wanted to say, because we were talking about that. Oh dear. Oh no, wrong button.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Whew, yeah, right. It's that time. Cold season, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to cold season. Growing up in Chicago, like I did, and at the same time, you probably remember this. Do you remember the whole reason why they make it impossible? Like for real, the reason why they make it impossible to get open medicine?
Because of the Tylenol thing that happened with people, the person with the Tylenol. Yeah, the Tylenol thing.
Yeah, that was insane. And it was so weird. And again, you know, growing up in Chicago at the time when that was happening, you probably, like me, have memories of literally it happening, you know, and we're watching it going on around us. It was nuts.
It's the only thing on the news day after day after day after day after day was the Tylenol scare. Katie would probably remember it too. She's, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
For anyone watching it who isn't from Chicago and doesn't know what we're talking about, even though it did make national news, the whole reason why there's so many safety seals on medicines now is because there was some dude going around to pharmacies, just, well, we don't know dude, but person, randomly going around to pharmacies, opening bottles of Tylenol and putting drugs in there to turn them into poison. And just
killing
randomly.
People. Yeah.
It was insane.
I mean, I was just a kid, but it was scary. It was just literally scary. I just would never tell anybody anymore after that when I was sick as a child because I was terrified I was going to get murdered by medicine. You know, it's like, no.
Take Tylenol, no, please.
No, I'm going to get murdered by medicine. It's not going to happen. You know. Just, nope.
Yeah, that was extremely scary stuff. It was nuts.
Yeah, it was. And Katie, you should definitely do an episode on that because it was, especially for the younger crowd who doesn't realize that was a thing that used to happen, that medicine wasn't always extremely hard to get into.
Right.
You know, but I'm glad it is because of that, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, boy.
And speaking of, I'd like to take a moment and, you know, I was actually up all night, believe it or not. And I was doing some research and came back to YouTube, and suddenly my entire feed was covered with the earthquake over in Taiwan. So I want to take a moment and think about those people and hope everyone's okay. Last I heard, their death toll was at something like 4. So might climb, not sure. So.
Yes, thoughts and prayers with the people over there. Absolutely.
Thanks. Yep. So, just wanted to mention that.
No, yeah, absolutely. And, you know, this has always been a thing. I remember when we were, again, when we were younger, when Sting in the height of the Cold War came out with that song, Russians love their children too. It's like you have to remember, no matter where you're at or what political or whatever, people are people, you know. And something bad happens in Taiwan or here or there or wherever, it doesn't matter. It's people, you know. And I don't
Yeah,
want to see anyone get hurt anywhere, no matter what their thing is.
yeah, that's,
Politically, you know.
yeah, they're just as scared when stuff like that happens. So they're human, just like we are. So
Exactly. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I like that. Good sentiments. Speaking of things that have been going on lately,
oh yes.
so for those of you who don't know, oh, I'm sorry. What?
No, go ahead.
For any of you who haven't been following this particular story or what's been going on, so NorCal Cop Watch goes in and he audits this place, and it's like a school district office or something like that, right?
No,
Or
do you want me to? Do you want me
yes,
to?
yes,
Okay,
yes. Go.
because you were gone for that week. I think when he actually went in there the first time, you were gone during that time.
No, because I remember covering it. In fact, I think I did a video on it.
When he went to the adult school?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was.
This is when he went to the adult school. And
right.
Linda is her name, filed the privacy strike on him, and the video was removed. Okay. And he got butthurt like nobody's ever been butthurt before. And of course, went on a live stream and encouraged, well, he encouraged people to call flood before that. And of course, with the live stream, encouraged even more call flooding to the point her voicemail was full. Nobody could call, blah, blah, blah. All right. So that happened. And of course, you guys know his nemesis is NorCal Cop Watch. Mine is Audit Them. I follow that butthole around everywhere he goes, and I send my emails after him. And nobody told him now he might dox me. Oh no. Anyway, I saw that he did a fucking live stream where he got FOIA'd every single last voicemail that was in her voicemail. I don't know why they allowed that. The school district or whoever was in charge let him have all those voicemails. Now, I'm pretty sure they didn't know that he was going to turn around and play them on a live stream. So that's what we're going to cover today. We are going to cover, first, we're going to do the live stream that NorCal complained on, and then we're going to cover part of the live stream. We're not going to play all of it because it's like an hour and 44 minutes and nobody's got time for that. And we're going to talk about whether, certain points of what we think should happen and shouldn't happen as far as this was concerned. For personally, I don't think enough was done to protect Linda in this case by her school district, by anybody that was actually at her level or above here. I don't think her voicemails should have been released. I don't think, and now with being in Illinois, I did do some research overnight about the laws and what he did wrong in this live stream. And we'll get into all of that. So first thing I want to do is play some of the NorCal's live stream of when it got taken down. Then go ahead.
One thing that I wanted to point out too and reiterate is this whole thing started because this lady put in a privacy complaint against his video. And it's like, that's exactly the type of thing that we're always trying to say. Like, you're trying to educate people that you're allowed legally to swear at them because you're covered under the First Amendment and to insult them because you're covered under the First Amendment. And we're trying to educate people that if somebody posts your image on YouTube without your permission, that's a violation of YouTube's TOS. So you could go to YouTube and make a complaint. So this guy's talking about like, you have no right to complain against me on YouTube. It's like, YouTube's a private company. That's a violation of their TOS. Of course, why not? Well, because you work for the city, that means you can't file complaint. And that's where this whole thing becomes like, when you're going to see his argument. It's insane. But
that's where the debate comes in between us and them. And actually, she filed 2 privacy complaints because he tried to put the video back up.
Right.
Okay. So,
yeah. Go ahead. Start it up. Let's go.
This is him complaining after the second privacy complaint.
We are live doing a drive from Alameda back home. We just got done with a long day recording a bunch of audits. I'm pretty tired. It's been a long day today. Smash that like button on your guys' way in the door. Make sure you guys hit it. Helps get the algorithm going and pushing the video out to more people to watch it. Let's get some people up in here. Let's see, where's everybody at? We ain't got no one in here yet. Smash that like button. J Roller, what up, dude? What's up? What's up? Smash that like, everybody. Smash that like. It helps get the video out. All right, we got 2 people in here. We got John, Denicola, Sunshine, Sasquatch, Peter, J Roller, Gordon, Tyson. Good to see all you guys. Good to see you. Good to see you. Smash that like button. Ryan Stein, Claudette, what up? What up? Tack, what up? Yeah, so just got done with a long day filming. I was out in Alameda today. It's like on the coast side of Oakland. A lot of good content filmed today. I'm stuck in traffic. I thought I'd go live with you guys. Nothing too crazy happened today. Surprisingly, they were good audits. And what I mean by good audits is my rights were respected. The Alameda Police Department did really well, except for one police officer. You guys will see that soon. City Hall in Alameda did really well. There was one female who was. Oh, hey, let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if audio's good. I don't think I have my Bluetooth connected, so I'm going right off of the phone. But yeah, so there was like some new girl that was working in City Hall at the city manager's office. She kind of freaked out with the camera at first, and it was pretty funny. But she got educated by the city manager. Yeah, so there was a bunch of good audits, and then at the end of the day, I went to the Alameda Unified School District, and dude, oh my God, this video is gonna be so fire, dude. It's gonna be so good. I can't wait to edit this one and get this one out for you guys. So yeah, that was pretty awesome. And cops came, and it was the same cops from Alameda Police Department, so they already knew that I was out there doing audits. But they had a good conversation. They got educated. The employees got educated. But you guys will see that video soon. But the reason why I'm going live is because if you guys noticed, I tried to post the video with Elizabeth today from the Fairfield Sassoon Adult School, and she put in another privacy complaint on the video, and it was immediately struck down. Like within an hour and a half of me posting the video, it was taken down. Maybe 2 hours. I think 2 hours would be like giving a lot of credit to YouTube, but it was like within an hour and a half, the video was just struck down. So yeah, I mean, look, I don't know what else to do. I've called the city of Fairfield. I spoke to the city manager, and they said that they don't govern over the Unified School District. They are their own body. She recommended that I go to the Fairfield Sassoon Unified School District board meeting on April 18th and try to speak about the issue. But as you guys saw on the live stream that I did, was it last week or the week before? I went to the Unified School District main office, tried to speak to people about it, and nobody wanted to even talk to me. You know, I left them my email and asked to speak to the superintendent, and I have not gotten an email. It seems like nobody really cares to deal with this, and I'm trying to avoid taking legal action against this woman because, like, you know, the damage is done. Like, people have already seen her behavior and the way.
Okay, I got to stop it there. All right, hold on a second. So, oh, here comes the snow. Oh, my goodness. All right, anyway. So, okay. There's a lot to unpack there already. So, first of all, I think it's important that more of this happens, right? Again, there's people that don't want to have their faces plastered all over YouTube, right? Well, what could they do about it? They could put a privacy complaint on the video. That it works, obviously, because look at how mad this guy's getting because she keeps putting privacy strikes on there, trying to get her fired, trying to destroy her life because she doesn't want her face posted all over YouTube. And now he wants to take legal action against her. What's he going to do? Sue her for following YouTube's guidelines for privacy strikes?
He won't win.
Right.
I'm of the belief that government employees, anybody who works in, that capacity, has the right to their image. That's just the camp I follow.
Right. Well, that's the thing. They think there's no privacy in public is so absolute that it's like, no, no. Because when they use the example of like, well, what if you were in Disneyland and there were people just walking by? Do you need their permission? No, that's why the no privacy in public thing exists, but not for you to specifically zoom in on an individual person who specifically ask you not to be on your film and say, screw you, I'm putting it out there anyway.
This isn't even, I don't believe, a First Amendment issue. It falls strictly, in my mind, to money.
Yes.
He's not going to pay her for her image, so she could sue him for that. If he thinks she doesn't have a right to her image, that's not true. She has a right to be, yes, you have a right to film government officials in the course of their duties, okay? But there's certain instances where it's not appropriate to do so. A limited public forum, for instance, a non-public forum, for instance, okay?
Right.
I'm of the mind that a school, no matter if it's an adult school or a baby school, you're not to film there, okay? Secondly, she's entitled to her image.
Yep.
Thirdly, if that's a word, you're putting it on a platform where you're making money off of this. You're not telling her that. That's deceitful, dishonest, and you're not paying her. She can countersue if you make a big deal of it. So do you really want that, to make a few $100 off of this?
Right.
Let's see how that plays out for you, bud.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not going to win. There's no lawyer that's going to take it, because this isn't really what it comes down to, a First Amendment issue, because YouTube is a private company.
Yes, exactly. It's like, that's the thing. And like I said, I think there should be more of this stuff going on. I think so many of these people who say, please don't put me in your video, should be informed of how to do the privacy strike process and do it more. Because it's the only recourse they have against
Why
these
do you
guys.
think that I do? That's why I do this. So they
Yes.
have a way to say, no, you're not going to do this to me. Even private businesses can say, yeah, you have a right to stand out there in that sidewalk and film, but you're not going to do this to me, and you're not going to do it to my business.
Right.
Because that's the only recourse they have. The cops aren't going to do anything. They can't. It's a public sidewalk. Yeah,
Right.
they could tell these guys, you're being a jerk, right?
Right.
We know what you're doing out here, but they don't care. I have a right to do it. I have a right to be a jerk. I have a right to be an asshole. I don't care if I'm going to hell when I die. You know what I mean? So that's their only recourse. So that's why I do this. I follow around, audit them. I follow around a bunch of them and say, this guy's a jerk. He's a First Amendment auditor. He's doing this to get paid. Here's his channel. Here's what you can do. Here's how you do it. Here's the links right to the privacy complaint process.
And once again, that's another reason why I always talk about past unremembered, because they always have the link into the description of all that, of the privacy strike complaint process and all their videos.
In their videos, yeah. Because a lot of people get lost in how to figure it out and go to the help and do this and do that. It's a daunting process. So if you link them right to it, it's right there. All they have to do is provide YouTube with their identity, so they could say, yep, you've been here, you are. And then it gets removed. It's the most simplest thing YouTube does. We have to fight. A person who's been in a video that they don't want to be in, they don't have to. They just have to prove they were in the video and they don't want to be in the video.
Yep. That's it. And it's like, this also helps prove their idiocy and their lack of any sort of depth of I don't know, empathy on any level. Is like, okay, they put a privacy strike on this video, so I'm going to blur their face out and repost it. No, I'm just going to try and repost it without any changes. Like, it's like they have to be right. They have to just shove it up your. Oh, you don't like your image being in? Well, I'm going to put it on anyway.
But that's where we come in. That's where channels come in, like past unremembered.
Yep.
You know, hey, if I see a business, let's just say, being harassed in past unremembered video, right? All I have to do is say, here's a channel that's on your side here. They have it linked in their description. Just watch it there, you know, and you'll see how to file a privacy complaint, you know?
Yep.
And I tell them they have plenty of people on their side here that are fighting so hard to get rid of these people. And that if more and more privacy complaints are filed, then maybe YouTube will see that there's something going on here that shouldn't be going on here.
Right.
But that to me is a pipe dream, but I'm still going to do it. I don't care. Because to me, if I see in my little sheets that I keep that even one video is removed, that gives me what I need to keep going, you know? Right. So that's why I do it. That's why everybody who does it, I'm sure. But these people, it bites them right where they fucking wipe if they do. You know what I mean? And that's why they get on here and they whine like little babies. But it isn't about feelings, NorCal. That's what I thought.
Yes. Oh, did she hurt your feelings?
Yeah. Did she hurt your feelings by filing 2 privacy complaints? Oh, no.
No, she hurt my pocketbook, and that's what matters. Not my rights or my freedom, my money.
Here, I'll give you my last tissue.
Oh, I wish I had the world's smallest.
Oh, no. I'm going to have to rip it in half because I don't know. Maybe Audit them might do some crying too. Who knows? No, I'll save it. I'll just give it all to him. I don't care about Audit them. He can cry.
Speaking of which, ladies and gentlemen, here's more NorCal Cop Watch crying like a baby because somebody actually did the right thing and put a privacy complaint against his video, which we need more people to do. Douche canoes.
That she acted on that video, you know, so I mean, I think the video had like 31,000 views when it got taken down the first time. And I know Midwest Audit called me, Midwest called me earlier, and he said that Firm Audits was doing a live stream on the video. I haven't had a chance to see that yet. But yeah, so I mean, there's nothing else I could really do, you guys. Like, I've taken the necessary steps. I've gone to the district office. I've tried to speak to someone. Nobody wants to help me. There's only one other thing left to do, and I'm pretty sure some of you might know what that is before taking legal action and filing a lawsuit. Can anyone in the chat tell me what the next step is to do? If you could put it in the chat right now and you guess correctly, I will give you guys 20% off merchandise. Let's see. The only way they're going to learn is for people, please say that. Poor dirt farmer, yeah. Let's see if anybody can guess it. Letter of intent, mass audit. Eric, that's a good idea, but that's not what I'm thinking. That's not what I'm thinking. I'm just gonna have to go back to the adult school and go confront Elizabeth. That's what I'm gonna have to do, you guys. That's the only step left. I've gone to the district office, tried to get help. Nobody wants to help. Nobody wants to take the necessary steps to educate her. So now, look, I've already sent emails to Elizabeth. I've already called Elizabeth. Her voicemail is full. And here's the other thing too, you guys. I don't even know for sure if it is Elizabeth that's putting in the privacy complaints or if it's other employees at the school. If it's the grief counselor or whoever, one of those other employees that are in the video. I don't know. I need to find out who it is. So the only way for me to do that is to go back there. So typically I try to do follow-up videos and follow-up visits months after, but this visit warrants an immediate revisit. So I'm gonna have to go back there, you guys, because she's obviously not learning. She doesn't understand the law. She doesn't understand she's a public employee or whoever it is, whether it's Elizabeth or the secretary or the grief counselor or whoever else that's in the video. Somebody's putting in privacy complaints intentionally to take down the video. They're doing it intentionally. It's retaliation, you guys. Prior restraint. I have created a video documenting my experience at that adult school, exposing the behavior of that principal. It goes onto my platform on YouTube. A lot of people see it. She doesn't like it, so she puts in a privacy complaint. And the way that YouTube privacy complaints work is you have to verify your identity and you have to verify that you are in the video. So I'm not sure if my lawyer and I are going to be able to get that information, but you know, trying to sue YouTube is a pain in the ass, but we're going to have to figure out who it is that's putting in that privacy complaint. Good to see all you guys. Didn't YouTube tell you who?
He wants to sue YouTube for having a policy that allows people to not be filmed if they don't want to be filmed.
Yep. And it's funny because the way these guys, and like I always say, it's all part of this whole grand idea. Like when I say like they're more tyrannical than the people they call tyrants, and also how I always say that they're always building a false narrative. It's like she's retaliating against me for exposing her bad behavior. No, you're retaliating against her for putting on a privacy complaint. Like they twist it. And why? Why is it such a big deal to him that she did? Because
money, money, money.
Well, yes, but also
Yes.
yes, absolutely. But the point I'm getting at is, like I always say, the frauditors are bigger tyrants than the people they accuse of being tyrants, because if you do not comply with their directives, their demands, and behave the way they are insisting you must behave, they will punish you. And the minimum
But the
punishment
problem is,
is public
if they-
humiliation on their YouTube channel.
no bullshit. If they don't get a reaction, they're mad.
Yes. Right. Well, no, I'm saying it's all BS. Exactly.
So if they do get a reaction, they're going to punish you. If they don't get a reaction, they're pissed because there's nothing to post. So which
Right.
way? Come on. It's about money. He mentioned it.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. But what I'm saying is it's like he has to punish her by publicly humiliating her. If he removes her, then he can't publicly humiliate her. And it's like he's
Why are they so sick that they want to publicly humiliate and dominate and destroy people? What is wrong with them that they have to do this? What, they all belong in some defunct, haunted psychiatric hospital from 1929 where some weirdo doctor can just experiment on them.
Cut open their brains and find out what's going on in there that makes them think this stuff is cool. Yeah, right.
And keep them alive while they do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Who filed the complaint? No, YouTube did not tell me anything. So when I first published the video, they sent me an email stating that somebody put in a complaint and then I had 48 hours to review it and try to fix it and do all that. Well, so I sent in my email with, the case law about recording in public and all this stuff. And then they reviewed it and said that it was it was approved to stay up. The video was approved. So I was like, okay, cool. Well, so that was, I think, Friday afternoon. Monday comes around, just the other day, Monday, and the video was just taken down without warning. No email to fix this, to blur this person's face, this information, nothing. They just took it down. So I sent YouTube an email and I told them, hey, this video was already reviewed. It was left up, so I don't know what the issue is. Can you please explain it? I haven't got any answers. Trying to get an answer from YouTube customer service or legal or anything, it's a pain in the butt. It's so difficult. Probably worse than trying to get someone from the Unified School District to call me back or email me. So yeah, it was immediately struck down. So I waited a week, reposted the video, and within an hour and a half, 2 hours, the video was taken down.
Florida Jim.
I think it only had like
You give
3,000
him one
views.
more.
And you know what the worst part? So the thing that pisses me off the most, you guys, is that video did really well. It got like 30,000 views, and I made like $400 or $500 off of that video. That's not like normal for my channel, right? Oh, we got some sirens going somewhere.
Could I please have $1 for every time he takes his hands off the wheel?
Nope. What did he just say? What did he just mention?
I'm sorry, I was paying attention to the fact that he didn't even have his hands on the
Said I
steering
made
wheel.
$300 or $400 off that video.
Yes. The money, of course. Yep. Well, we've always made the argument that it's about the money.
And here we get to the bottom of why his asshole is so puckered over this.
Yep.
He's going to talk about the views and everything else that it was getting.
And money. That's all we care about is money.
He was counting his money on that video before he got the money on the video. That's what it was up to, $300-$400. It was climbing. And it got taken down. That's why his asshole is puckered.
Poor
no
baby.
other reason, has no other reason.
No. That's it. That's exactly right. And again, they make all these arguments, all this false narrative building, right? And it's like, well, I'm fighting for rights. Well, why don't you fight for her right to file a privacy complaint? Oh, she doesn't have the right to do that. In this free country where anyone can do anything they want, unless I don't want you to do it, then you can't. Or if it affects my money, then you can't.
And she affected his money. He's not going to make that money now.
Yeah, but only frauditors matter. Everyone else can just burn in hell and die in a ditch. Only the frauditors matter. Everyone else is just pawns in their game of YouTube money.
Where did he think sending case law about filming in public was going to work with YouTube?
That's a great point. It's like, well, look, there's laws that say that I'm allowed to film in public. Okay, cool. Great.
Well, there's laws that say we're a private company and we don't have to let you put her image up. So cool.
Right. What does you publishing her image to a private platform have to do with you legally being allowed to film her in the first place? Like, I could film a squirrel, but I mean, that's
if
not
the squirrel sends in its ID and says, take me off of there, I have to do it. I mean,
well, maybe the squirrel isn't a good example, but the point is there's a difference between filming something and publishing what you filmed, you know, like,
yeah.
And that's the thing. It's the way.
You don't always get what you want, but that right there is what has him puckered from head to toe. That's why.
Exactly. Gotta make that money, honey.
Yep, that's why he's butthurt.
That's not normal for like the ad revenue, like, because the video did really well. When a video does really well and it reaches out to a wider audience, you get more views, you get more ads played, and you gain more money, more revenue, right? So not only is this woman doing prior restraint, taking down the video because she doesn't want it to get seen by a lot of people, but she's also hurting me as my income is from YouTube, right? So now she's preventing me from making money at my job is YouTube. I am a journalist. I make videos for public interest, exposing these government employees, police officers, and I put it on the platform of YouTube. So
Making money off of their image.
Sorry. I don't mean to keep stopping it. I just want to, this drives me absolutely bonkers when they say prior restraint. Go to school. When you're auditing one of these schools, take a freaking class.
Yep.
Prior restraint. Okay, was this woman in the judicial branch of school or something? I mean, is she in the judicial branch of the government?
No.
No, then she's not committing prior restraint on your so-called effing YouTube journalism.
Right?
Is she has?
Not at all. It doesn't even, it's not even applicable.
It's not applicable.
It's like when a sovereign citizen says UCC code, I'm not commercial. Right. So UCC code isn't applicable. So shut up. Prior restraint isn't applicable to some principal in a school.
It's when somebody in the judicial branch of government, anywhere, like if some city tries to like suppress a publication from coming out with a story about its mayor, like the city council tries to say you can't publish that story about the mayor, and they take them to court. That's prior freaking restraint.
Right.
That's the judicial branch saying to somebody, you can't publish that. This is not prior restraint. That's the best way I have to describe it, guys. I can't think of any other example. I'm sorry.
This is literally, you're trying to make money off of my image, and I say no. And YouTube allows me to do that. That's all it is.
Florida Jim, it's NorCal Cop Watch is the overweight a-hole we are watching who said that if he lost his underwear, they'd say mail it back to loser family. So yeah, that's what prior restraint is. I'm sorry, you could say I'm race baiting, but I get so tired of them misusing things like prior restraint, things like whatever my eyes could see in public, I can film it. The fucking Supreme Court said it. Or right. What's that other one with plain view doctrine? That is simply for the police. That is not for everybody. That, things like that. They just simply just don't understand what they're saying. And they go around saying it like it's just fact.
Yep.
Go to school. You learn that in.
And the crazy part about that argument too is that just builds. I don't
know when you learn that. When do you learn that? When do you learn that?
I don't know.
When do you learn what prior restraint is?
Well, I was in high school.
Right. I thought I learned it in like a civics class or something in high school.
Yeah.
Like we had to take that to pass our high school constitution, right?
The Constitution test, yeah.
Yeah.
But the point I was going to make is that these guys, like when they do this BS and they go into all this nonsense, right? It's
good for you.
Part of it. I'm sorry.
Anyway, prior restraint is what I learned somewhere along the line. I know what it is. Go to take people while they're auditing these schools. They should go in and sign up for a class or two. Like, if I'm going to spout this shit, I might as well learn what it is.
Right. Well, okay. So this is what I was going to say. So part of the issue with this is they always try to sell these ideas to their audience, but then they go to court and people who do understand what these things are say no. Their response is, see, that proves that they're corrupt and it's a corrupt court system because they're sticking up for each other, taking each other's side. Oh, you mean because they actually do understand what prior restraint is and it doesn't apply? Or they actually do understand what the plain view doctrine is? Like that makes them corrupt and evil because they actually know what they're talking about?
Well, Creepy David latched onto the wrong thing because, again, prior restraint doesn't apply to him. He's not a journalist, and there isn't anybody that's impeding him from publishing any real stories.
Right. I'm on the air. All right, the baby's screaming, calling me, so I gotta. Could
All
we
right.
put the video back on?
Yep,
All right.
yep.
Maybe some explicit content.
Oops. Wrong one.
Smash that like button. J Roller, what up, dude? What's up? What's up? Smash that like, everybody. Smash that like. It helps get the video out.
Well, for some reason it started over, so we won't we don't really need to play the rest of it. You guys get the idea of what happened there. Excuse me. I got a filibuster because Hez has to go take care of his 9-year-old baby. Yeah, but that's you're right, it's a bunch of hypocrites. Hez is not a hypocrite. You can go away. He's not a hypocrite. At least he tries to help people instead of making money off their misery. Assholes. Anyway, where was I? Do I have any other mods in here today? I'd rather not be doing both. Thanks. That's the other video, the other video started at the beginning again. I don't know what happened. So I'm just gonna, everybody gets the idea. You're muted.
Is that all I missed?
What?
The fact that the video didn't play because it started at the beginning?
Yeah, and there was a troll. There was a troll.
Well, they're gone now.
Isn't it funny sitting here? It is funny seeing you with nothing behind. I agree. Florida Jim.
It's funny seeing you sitting there with nothing on the wall behind you. Yeah, again, it's going to be a process over the next couple of weeks as I build everything back up. In fact,
you get the shelf, right?
Well, yeah, eventually, hopefully, yeah, all that'll work. The chair, I had to put the,
No, go. I
had to put the pad. Here, I'll show you guys. I had to put the mattress pad on the chair because it was hurting me sitting on it because it's all like broken and messed up.
It'll change soon, Hez. Don't worry. Everything in due time.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, everything in due time.
My,
yes, I think that's a fantastic idea. On the air sign to put on while he's on. Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. On the air, yeah.
Okay, guys, can you please help me out here? Thank you.
Oh my goodness gracious me.
We're getting hit by trolls this morning.
Uh-oh.
So I'm having to watch chat and here. I don't know.
Oh no.
Why this morning, as you think?
I don't know. Are we being stream sniped by one of these douche canoes?
Probably. So anyway, that was that. Where was I? Now I lost my train of thought.
My train of thought has derailed.
All right. Where was I? Okay, yeah. So the other video, it somehow got jumped to the beginning. So that will just, everybody gets the idea of what he was complaining about. Thanks, Dawn and or Donna. I just glanced. I saw. Never mind. My brain is like fried right this minute. Mm-hmm. Everybody gets the idea what he was talking about. I think for him, it doesn't boil down to much beyond control and money. Does that make sense?
Right.
You're muted. Oh, okay.
Yeah, oh, yeah, absolutely.
You're not synced. Sorry.
Oh,
I'm
no.
muted. So
It's pizza time. It's pizza time because it's
no,
the
you're
only one
fine.
time.
You're fine. No pizza. I'm sorry.
Oh, wow. All right.
Yeah, it's all right, person. Don't worry about it. Where's my train going with this now? Okay, yeah. So already with their,
Lot of
to
time.
me, it was just about money and control, because I think where he was going with that, because I know I watched the rest of it, was he was like extrapolating, like the views were at certain amount and they were going to keep going up. So he was going to make more than the $300 or $400 if she hadn't privacy struck him.
Right.
Because when he put the video back up, for the little bit of time it was back up, it was already at a certain amount of views and it was going to be back up where it was, blah, blah, blah. So that led me to think, all he's interested in really is the money.
Yep.
And that's what he's ultimately upset about. Okay. He said he was going to go back to bother her. And I believe he did. I'll check into that. Somebody said something about a video posted an hour ago, but that's for another live stream. Right now, I don't know why Audit Them had to jump in on this nonsense, but apparently he FOIA requested her voicemails. And for some reason, they were given to him. Now, I fully believe they were given to him with the understanding probably that he wouldn't go
Posting them all over his YouTube channel.
You're going to have to ask Hez to do that. Hez, can you switch to subscriber only mode, please? Thanks.
Oh, yeah.
So I fully believe that they gave it to him with probably with the faith that he wasn't going to go onto his YouTube channel and kind of
What's going on?
Again. I don't know. Just put it on subscriber only mode and
been so long since I've done that. I gotta remember how. Let's see.
learn how to spell loser before you spell loser. Loser. It's not spelled with 2 E's.
Loser.
Yeah, Donna, that's it. The info is they're giving out info that can actually hurt people. But I don't think they gave it out thinking he was going to put it on his live stream. Put out the play the voicemails that were given on, put in. Oh my God, start over. Jason Gutterman. I don't think they figured he was going to play the voicemails that were left in her private voicemail at work, on his live stream. I don't think they gave him the voicemails and gave it in good faith, thinking he was probably just doing research or something, which most people do FOIA requests for anyway, or for a case or something like that. So, but he did. He played them on his live stream. So, if you guys want me to play the video, I will. Or do you think it's wrong for me to play it here? I wanted to. Can you please put it on subscriber only subscriber mode only as that would be
I'm
great.
trying to. That's what I'm working on trying to find right now. It's been so long since we've done it. I forgot how, but I'm working on it.
I'm not even gonna go on until I can think straight.
I think I got something.
You said 5 months or longer. I hope that doesn't leave anyone out. That's excuse me. That ought to do it. I mean, I can't imagine they'll wait around for 5 months to insult us. So
Right. Well, that's because I don't know.
I just hope it didn't get rid of some people that would. Well, it should be all right now. Graham has put it on subscriber only mode for you have to be subscribed for 5 months or longer.
Yep.
Well, I guess we were getting stream sniped by somebody who didn't like us.
Yeah,
I
probably.
can't imagine it was Bell because he's not been bad to us anymore.
It's been a while. Yeah.
I'm thinking it was somebody else, but I'm not going to name any names. Just say good morning and thanks. Nice try. But anyway.
And thanks for the engagement.
I'm only. No, my cat just knocked something. I'm only gonna play these voicemails if you guys agree that I should, because I don't know. I kind of felt like I was listening to something I shouldn't be listening to. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
We were not supposed to hear these voicemails. Does that make sense? Like,
right.
So if you guys agree that I should be playing them, I will play them. If you guys think I shouldn't, I won't. But the point of us being here is to discuss. Oh, they are streaming us. Okay, it is Clash with Bow.
It's Bow. Yep.
It's Bow. Yeah. I'm getting emails. I'm getting lots of emails
because he has. Okay, wait a minute. Since he's stream sniping us, let's give him something to really, really talk about. Some really crazy stuff so that we know that since his stream is watching our stream, let's give him the greatest entertainment he'll ever have. Stuff he can talk
I'd rather
about.
not engage, Hez. I'm just going to check my email. Yeah, you kicked people out. I'm getting emails because there's people that got kicked out with the 5 months, Hez.
Oh, no. I was just giving Bow something exciting to watch.
Okay.
Isn't this great? I hope his fans are loving this.
Well, I hope yours are loving not being able to come in here.
Well, I didn't know how long to set it for.
And I hope you love that I'm getting the shit for it.
What the heck? I'm being sarcastic. I'm trying to make fun of the whole situation. I didn't know it was actually
I don't think it's funny.
All right, so what should I make it then?
Whatever you choose, Hez. I just want to get on with the show. $5 hours.
Is that better?
I don't know. Do what you need to do.
Well, I don't know what I need to do because I'm never in the chat, so I don't know what's going on.
I don't know how long some of them have been around. That's the thing. I don't.
Right.
But 5 months seemed a bit much.
Extreme. Yeah. Oh, you know what? It's almost 5 minutes to the cupcake happy dance anyway.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to do a live stream here, and this is just derailing.
Well, that's why they do it, right? Because they want to derail our stream. That's the whole purpose.
Well, they are. So cool.
So anyway, yes, NorCal Cop Watch is complaining because somebody is using their freedom to file a privacy strike complaint against him. So then Audit Them goes and downloads all of the phone calls of all of NorCal's fans call flooding her and leaving them on her business voicemail, which is probably why he was able to FOIA them, because it was her business voicemail. And now what we were trying to decide before uh good old, whatever Bow, because he always does this for, I still don't know why I've never gotten any explanation from him why we're a target for him, but he sent his people here to derail our stream, and it was a nightmare. But getting back to the point, what we were trying to figure out is,
Maybe
do
he's
you
hoping I'd
guys,
be dead by now.
who wants what that's what did you that's horrible. What?
So maybe he's hoping I'd be dead by now.
Bow?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously there's something wrong with his brain, because he just keeps sending his people to attack us, and they're sheep, so they just do whatever he says, and I don't know why. I I have no idea. He's like,
You're
hey,
right.
there's
I
two
don't.
people.
Zero fucks.
Yeah. So, like, what I was saying was, I was talking about the Audit Them thing with the voicemails that we got. And what we were trying to figure out is what you guys think, because it seems to me like, at least for my end, we would like to play them to illustrate to you guys how messed up it is that they're doing this. But on the other hand, do you guys think it's messed up if we do it as well? Like, is it the private voicemail something that we want to play on our
That's
end or
why I'm
not?
leaving. That's why I'm leaving it up to them. If they want to hear them, I'll play it. If they
Right.
don't, I won't. If they think it's just as bad as what
They
Audit
were
Them
doing.
did, then I won't play them. If they want to hear them because they want to hear what Audit Them is saying, then I'll play them. I mean, I want to leave it up to our subs what they want to hear as far as this goes.
Right.
Play
Right,
them for
exactly.
Jim says, okay. Yeah.
And
That's true.
he already has it published on his channel, right?
Yeah. So anybody can go there and see it. So I'm not really doing anything that's like people can't go there and listen anyway. So
Right.
I just morally for me, it's like I don't know why he did this. It's all. Even
Yeah.
the voicemails that were not in her favor, I didn't agree with him playing them. But it was almost like so he could gloat, and it's just I'm just gonna play it.
All righty. We'll
Some
go ahead
people.
and do that.
So let's go ahead and listen to some of these. This is not the actual, this is just a screenshot of them, but let me see if the audio comes in. Hold on 1 minute. Alrighty, so we'll go ahead and, we got 2 folders here. Let's hear the first.
I will let you guys know that I did report this video. I'm going to tell you that. I did go and report his live stream. I'm not going to be a liar and say I didn't. I did go and report this live stream, though. Just saying.
And not all of them, like I said, not all of them are related. Not all these voicemails are related to that incident. So some of them are just regular work doing of that employee. But we're going to skip some of them, okay? So let's go ahead and give them a listen here. Oh, and let me also say another disclaimer for YouTube. YouTube, all these phone numbers are public record. I received them from a government agency. If the person on the phone is saying their phone number, it is not private. They have created a public record. So I'm not responsible for a bootlick or bootlicking, basically, in layman's term. But let's go ahead and continue here.
Hello, ma'am. My name is Bobby Kemp. My phone number is 419-268-8120.
Alrighty, so
Alrighty, I'm apologizing. I forgot to tell you guys. He did not bother because this is a live stream. He didn't bother taking out anybody's phone number. So I did report him for doxing on this. So I know none of us here are going to do that, but we are being stream sniped right now, and that's going to worry me a little bit. I forgot about that. He didn't bother taking out anybody's phone number if they left it. So again, I'm going to ask, should we play this or not? Because a lot of people left their phone number, and the fact that we're being stream sniped right now is bothering me. I need opinions.
Yeah, I think that this whole situation with this guy, like, do always coming after us again. I still don't not sure even why. Like, it seems like seems to be this idea that, like, if you don't like someone coming over into this is my show, right? So it's like my house, right? So
Yeah.
if you don't like someone coming into your house and calling you names and attacking you and going after you, that you're taking away their First Amendment freedom of speech by kicking them out of your chat. And it's like, why would you want someone to come into your house and talk crap about you? You would say that you'd be allowed to defend yourself. And all I'm doing is saying, I don't want you in here, because all you're going to do is talk crap. You're not going to say or do anything insightful or intelligent or add in any way to the conversation. So why would we want you here? For what? So that you could talk crap? Why do you want people to? Well, you would let people into your house if all they did was talk crap about you and make fun of you? Like, I don't understand the mentality behind it. And again, why are they attacking us? Well, because we don't like you. Why? Well, because you're someone we don't like. Why? Well, because we don't like you. Why? Well, because you're someone we don't like. Why? You're fat. Oh, okay. So what does that have to do with anything? You don't have anything on your wall behind you. Well, yeah, I just moved in a new place.
Right. And that's
Like,
another thing is I won't risk your channel because he didn't block anybody's number. So
yeah, let's forget that whole. Let's scrub that.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. We could talk about it, but I'm not playing the video. Yeah, just not going to do it. I forgot that he did not bother. He went on a live stream with it, but didn't bother beforehand to mute numbers. So if anybody left their phone number, he just plain out just left it in there. He didn't care. So thank you, Chuck. I'm just so bothered right now. I'm pissed.
Yeah, I know this. Like you said earlier, like we thought Bao was
Cupcake dance. You forgot the cupcake dance.
I know. But
sorry, Cupcake. It's
yeah, we know. We know. In fact, you know what? I'll do a cupcake happy dance with an actual cupcake happy dance, like I did yesterday. Since as I don't have the sound thing here, let's do this real quick. Have something that's actually fun, and that's the worst part. I think the main reason why Bao and his people love to attack us is they hate the fact that there are people who have fun in life and enjoy being alive, because they hate their lives and themselves so much. There's no other reason why they would attack people that just have fun in the morning. You know what I mean? So here's your happy dance. All right, all right, all right. There's your cupcake happy dance for the day. Thank you very much.
I don't think anyone was suggesting a culprit without evidence. Somebody told us who was stream sniping us.
Yeah, we know who it is exactly. No mystery.
Hold on a second, Hus. Please give me one moment. Can you filibuster, please? Hus, can you filibuster, please? Am I muted?
Okay. So yeah, like I say, it's sorry, I got distracted too, probably for the same reasons. It just seems weird to me, like um like sending your fans in your chat to come attack somebody else's stream, and then it's what, it kind of reminds me of what we were just talking about, like with these guys with the call flooding, right? It's like, oh well, I didn't call them 1,000 times, and I can't control what my fans do. I just said, if you want to redress your government, here's the phone number, right? So they get call flooded and all these horrible things. And I didn't do it. It was my fans. I can't control them. It's kind of the same thing like with this. Like when your fans are coming into my chat and attacking us, I'm not attacking you. I'm just stream sniping you because every time I stream snipe someone, my fans attack them because they're sheep and they do whatever they want. But I didn't do it. They did it. I had no idea they were going to do that, even though they do it every single time I stream snipe. So unless you're absolutely insane and stupid, that they're going to do it because they do it every time, right? So either you are that dumb or you're doing it on purpose. Those are the only two options. So which is it? Are you that dumb? Or are you doing that? You don't realize that they're going to attack our channel when you stream snipe us, even though they do it every time?
I'm back.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I keep. I should be ignoring him. Just knowing that they're still there, it's like driving me nuts. Like, because like you said, it's sort of like, well, the stuff that we would show, like now, then they're going to be taking that and try to twist it, and we don't want to do that either.
That's all right. I don't really care what they do. Just like I don't care what anyone else out there who talks crap about me does. I told you that this morning. Troll's gonna troll.
Right.
Drama gonna drama. Drama gonna trauma. Troll gonna troll.
Yep.
Sniper's gonna snipe. If they want to do that on a fine, what is today?
Wednesday morning. Yep.
They can. It's up to them. I mean, I don't see how we're going to stop them.
Yeah. I mean, we can't.
So let's just move on and continue our show. Give the people what they come here for. And fuck them.
Right. I like that one.
Excuse my language, y'all.
No, yeah.
I'll try and be a lady from now on. So what do you want to do now? Since, what we had planned is like...
Well, how about just real quick, let's find a different video to show. Again, knowing we're being stream sniped, let's just do something fun for them. Let's see how his fans like watching this.
I don't care. Why don't we just do our show like we would if we weren't being stream sniped? How about that?
Hey, now you're talking. See, that's why I keep you around, because you're smart.
For the love of God.
No, I mean, there's a million reasons why you're here. Well, I didn't even know until it started, but yeah, okay.
Here's a Black Heart Night video.
There you go. Now you're talking. Thank you so much.
Just talk for a second while I get this ready, please.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to watch a video by the one and only Black Heart Night. We love Black Heart Night. Huge supporter of the channel. He's been a guest on the Saturday show so many times. Oh yes, Black Heart Night and News Now.
You don't have to talk like that. It's going to take a minute. Save yourself.
Oh, so I'm gonna talk nice and slow. Don't you know? It's time to watch the show. Here we go. Don't you know? Ho, 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 hold the dough and be a stinky brit. Oh, look at it's snowing. Yeah. Stinky britches. You got stinky britches. We're waiting to upload the stuff from Black Heart Night every day and every night. It's okay and it's all right. Hey, 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 hey. I can move my shoulders.
While
I
I'm
can move
doing
my
that, let
arms.
me get my links.
I can move my neck. And I can wear my charms. And I could watch the show, don't you know? That's the way we're gonna go. We're gonna pee poo every day.
Yes.
Yes.
Can you just talk about stuff without?
I'm just being silly. Okay, so anyway, getting back to the purpose of the show that we've been up to this point. Yes, these privacy strikes are something that everyone who's in a video that doesn't want their image published on a channel has a right through YouTube and their terms of service to do. And you can't just go around saying, oh, they have no legal right to do that because I could film whatever I could see in public. That has nothing to do with YouTube, a private company's private policies about a video once it's being
Ladies and
published.
gentlemen, we have a video from
Hi.
Black Heart Night called
Night.
You Be
All right.
Frauditor arrested at Coshocton, Ohio City Hall.
Yes. Thank you.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, we find ourselves in Coshocton, Ohio, at the local city hall, where a frauditor decides to make a total nuisance of himself by going into an area where there's a lot of confidential information, and, well, he's asked to leave, and, well, he has the usual frauditor spiel, but it really doesn't work out for him, and he ends up getting himself arrested. So let's go ahead and sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
This is income tax. Stop it. Hello.
Hi,
How y'all doing?
good. How are you?
Not bad, thank you.
How can I help you?
Just taking some pictures and video.
Some of the stuff in here is confidential.
Okay.
What's it for? What's it for?
And the onus would be on you to keep it confidential.
Are you stupid or something?
Yeah, it sounds like you don't have an original thought in your head, nor does it sound like you have a thought going through your head. I mean, this is a tax office where there are tax documents out with people's private and confidential information out there, and you're not going to make it easy on these people to, well, help guard against the theft of people's confidential information out there. I mean, come on now, dude. As if it's not bad enough that people's information gets stolen all the time. You have to be a contributor to that by filming offices like this. But given from what I've seen of this video already, I don't think he's really comprehending it too much. I think he's more of a follower kind of frauditor. He's not really all that intelligent when you look throughout the video.
Yeah, but who are you with?
Myself?
Yeah, you can't do that in here, okay?
Yeah, I sure can.
No.
No, sir. There's confidential
Yeah,
information.
we'll get in
here.
trouble.
There's documents on the counters that have people's names and social securities that you could zoom in on.
And you can turn that over.
No, I need you to put that away.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob. Sir, I need to ask you to walk out of this office, please.
I will when I'm done getting my shots.
No, I need you to do it now. Please. I need you to please leave.
Yeah, I will.
Sir.
There's no recording.
Yeah, when I'm
in
done
here.
getting my pictures.
No, sir, there's confidential information in here
And
that you
can
cannot
cover
be.
it up.
No,
You can cover it up.
You can't cover it up because if you zoom in on it at home, you have people's social security numbers and other information that you cannot have.
Right, and you can, like I said, you can turn it over. The onus is on you
No.
to keep that information
No.
private, not me.
It is your responsibility.
All right, and that's something that we've talked about before, and this is a perfect example of it. What is he saying? You should flip those papers over. So wait a minute. You want to complain about wasting tax dollars and people not doing their jobs. So here I am. I'm reading the paper so I could do my work. Now somebody walks in with the camera. And now I have to stop working and flip the papers over and just not do anything until you leave. So who's the one that's wasting tax dollars? Right? I think you're muted again.
We're wasting tax dollars right now, Hez.
Why?
I don't know. I guess they are somehow wasting tax dollars. Just ask
Yep.
any frauditor out there.
Yep, exactly. It's like, well, the onus is on you to keep the information private. That's what they're trying to do by asking you not to film it. And I love the fact, and the main reason I'm on to stop, but I love the fact that she said, like we always say, once you publish it, people at home can take that information. Somebody who wants to commit identity theft can get that information from your video. They could use modern technology to zoom in on it and, download the video and get the information. Like, yes. So just flip the, and it's another one that they say sometimes that drives me nuts is just close the screen on your laptop or just turn the screen off. Again,
Then they got to reboot it, start all their programs again and all that. No, just challenge him to tell you what the word onus means. He'll go off in the corner crying. You'll get rid of him for a while. You're fine.
Right? Exactly. Yeah, they won't even know how to answer. But yeah, that's exactly the thing. It's like you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna go in here and again, it's so hypocritical the way that they always complain about wasting tax dollars this waste and calling these people lazy. Like you watch these live streams where they do this and they're like, well, why don't you flip the papers over and close your computers and turn your computers off? In other words, stop working. And then everyone in their chat is like, see how lazy those government employees are? See how lazy they are just sitting there not working? Yeah, because the idiot with the camera is there stopping them from working. Because if they keep working, they're going to tell them, well, the onus is on you to flip your things and turn your cameras off and da-da-da. So, okay, we do that. Oh, no, we're going to complain. No matter what you do, you can't win with a frauditor. That's why they're frauditors, because you're going to lose no matter what you do. There's no sign. Okay, put up a sign. That sign doesn't have a law on it. Put a law on the sign. That law is unconstitutional. You can't win. No matter what you do, you're wrong because they don't care about rights. They don't care about freedom. They only care about getting paid by being professional buttholes and making people mad and hurting people's feelings. And they love to make people cry. Oh, they love to make people cry. They think it's hilarious. Right? Yes.
Correct.
All right. Anything else you want to say before we go back to the video?
Bonus.
Back to the video.
I'm sorry, man, but it appears that this idiot's elevator doesn't exactly go all the way to the top floor the way he's talking. I'm surprised he even understands the word onus. He's just probably parroting what the other frauditors usually say and think that will work out for him. I mean, that's the way it seems at this point. He's just mimicking the other frauditors and hoping something sticks. But none of it will stick in this particular occasion. But that part will come very soon, and it's very hilarious to watch.
Nah.
Well, you've spun around a couple times since I've been here.
Yeah.
I think you got
And it was
everything
more
you need.
than
Come
that.
on out.
Who are you with, sir? Are you with the company?
He's
Myself. I'm with myself.
But what's your purpose?
To exercise my right
Sir,
to
you
be able
cannot
to take
zoom
pictures
in
and
on
video
our desks.
Dinesh, just come on out.
in public places.
Dude, you need to learn the public forums doctrine. This is clearly not a traditional public forum. If you want to go film out in public, go out on the sidewalk, go to a park, go to a beach and do public photography there. In fact, there's a lot of people that like to do public photography on beaches, and they make quite a bit of money doing that. But I guess it just doesn't get the kind of drama that you want, does it?
Is this not publicly accessible? The public doesn't come in here.
Tax office got a gentleman in here. That,
If I can see it, I can record it.
No,
sir.
Yes, ma'am. You can't trespass the eyes.
Man, oh man, I really hate that maxim these frauditors have come up with. You can't trespass the eyes. Dude, your body can be trespassed. Therefore, your eyes can be trespassed. Didn't really think of that now, did you? No, of course not. You're just parroting what the other frauditors are doing and making yourself look like a complete imbecile in the process.
I'm not going to argue with you.
Good, because you don't know. You've been misinformed. Stupid. If you have confidential information in here, you might want to turn that over.
Well, he's in our office now, and where you normally sit.
Yeah, it's publicly accessible.
Video. Okay, all righty. All right, thanks. Bye-bye.
The sheriff's deputy's already been outside.
Oh, I got a guy who's using the lead and recording stuff, and we're having real issues. Still got you? Okay. Thank you.
Is this not City Hall?
This is City Hall.
And it's not publicly accessible?
City Hall is always public accessible.
Okay, that's what I thought. So I should leave a public building because why?
I don't know if you're allowed to record when there's stuff.
You know how when you were younger, you used to drink and you would get drunk and you would keep drinking yourself back sober again? I think this guy thought, well, I start out smart. I get dumb. I'll just keep being dumb until I'm smart again. And the smart never happened. So he just walks around perpetually dumb. That's what I think happened here.
It's so crazy. Go ahead.
That's what I think happened.
Yeah.
Smart never ever happened.
It's, you gotta, I mean, I have to leave. Why? Well, because we asked you to leave. Like, that's the other thing. And it always comes up. I never, ever, ever see how these guys are able to reconcile in their minds, like, trespassing laws don't exist. Right. And I see the 81 likes thing, but the happy dance thing is different because of the situation we're in and all that. But we'll get to it. But anyway, yes, like, these guys going into these places and talking all this nonsense. And it's like the idea, again, is almost like trespassing laws don't exist to these guys. You can't trespass me. It's like, why not? Well, because I didn't do anything illegal. Oh, so what is your definition of illegal? If somebody gets hurt? So we can't ask you to leave until what? You like stab somebody in the face? Like, by then you've committed crimes that are way more important than trespassing. Like, if that's the only way we could trespass you, then what's the point of trespass even existing?
Don't answer that. Don't.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Some irrelevant YouTuber, I think.
Yeah. Just somebody who, yeah. Anyway, no answer. Let's see. I think the biggest thing you're overlooking here is that we're dealing with people who have a grade school mentality. Yes, they're like kids. They are.
Toddlers having tantrums.
Yep. They walk into a building. I want to film. Yeah, but you're not allowed to. But I want to. And I want to make money doing it on YouTube. I want to get paid to be mean to people and film myself being mean. Man. They're like kids. Seriously.
Yeah. They are. But I just think it's this guy, though. So sometime I'll get back smart. I know it. I just got stupid, and at some point I'm gonna be smart. Mama says so.
Because mommy says so. My mommy says I'm smart, so I must be. Oh,
yeah, exactly.
You can't trespass me.
Confidential material.
Right. And the onus is on you to keep that information confidential.
They're
You
trying to.
turn
That's
it
why they're
over.
asking you to leave.
You know, but as far as somebody coming in and taking pictures and video, it's not illegal, sir.
Okay. Am I arguing with you?
It's a constitutionally protected
Just saying
activity.
You cannot zoom in on people's desks and take confidential information.
If I can walk up to your desk and I can look at this piece of paper, I can record that piece of paper. What the eyes can see, the camera can see. It's not against the law.
Okay.
It's not illegal.
Okay.
Okay? I do this all over the place.
Do you enjoy making people uncomfortable?
Quite, your comfort doesn't trump my civil rights.
Yeah, your uneducated mentality is definitely showing through. You've been watching too many First Amendment auditor videos who also get the terms constitutional rights and civil rights mixed up, because civil rights are laws that try to prevent discrimination based on ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, that kind of thing. It's not what you're talking about.
Yeah, filming is not a protected class.
There are 5 elements of the First Amendment of the Constitution of the United States.
I just asked.
Speech, press.
I just asked, do you not mind making people just personally feel uncomfortable?
Why are you uncomfortable? Aren't there cameras in here?
The girls across the hall were uncomfortable.
Yeah. They didn't know. They didn't know, and I'm surprised there's not training on journalists, for auditors, folks that come in and take pictures and videos. I was being very quiet.
Dude, there's a distinction between professional journalism and First Amendment auditors. Professional journalists don't just walk in on a situation like this. They know to go to the media department and take care of business there, not just walk in where there's confidential information sitting on a desk somewhere and try to record it. That's what First Amendment auditors try to do. In fact, I'm willing to bet a good portion of First Amendment auditors would moonlight as identity thieves, seeing as how they have no issues with filming people's private information.
That was just me asking you a personal question. If you've made them personally uncomfortable, not so much professionally uncomfortable, personally uncomfortable.
Right.
And I'm just asking you, why do you push that? I mean, I understand the rights to...
I walked in, I said, hello. They got bent out of shape. And I tried to explain to them, ma'am, the onus isn't on me to keep anything that's on your desk confidential. The onus is on you. You can take whatever papers are out and turn them over. It's just the same, sir. If I walked in there and I didn't have this camera in my hand and I walked up to that desk and I happened to look down at Social Security number, how do you know I don't have a photographic memory?
Deputy McCabe from the Sheriff's Office, you need to leave now.
Hey.
You need to leave now. I'm not going to discuss this. If you want to go to the fire or the Sheriff's Office and get arrested, stay here.
For being in
you got the opportunity to leave now. I'm not discussing it.
For being in a public...
Get out of the building
Hey,
now.
hey.
Go.
Don't assault me.
Go.
Don't,
I'm not a
sir.
sergeant. I'm telling you to leave.
Please.
You want to go to the sheriff's
Take your
office?
hands off
Do
me.
you want to go to the sheriff's office?
Sir, I'm in public.
Go.
Take your hands off me.
I said you're leaving.
Take your hands
Don't
off
fight
me.
me, or I'm going
Don't
to
push
do
me
that.
down the stairs.
Oh, babe.
Don't push me down the stairs.
You're going to jail. You're under arrest.
For what?
Disorderly conduct.
Constitution.
I ordered you to leave and you didn't.
A public building.
Turn around.
A public building?
Turn around.
A public building?
Now you're going to get it for...
Sir.
You're going to get arrested for resisting arrest.
I wasn't resisting. What was I resisting? I'm in a public place.
You're not complying. Put your hands on the wall. Now stay right there.
I'm in a public place.
Oh yeah, parroting the misconceptions of other frauditors makes it well where you can't be trespassed from public property. Dude, you can be trespassed from any property in any state if you well are being disorderly like you were here. I mean, come on now, dude. You just can't walk into here and act like you own the place, which you don't.
What's your name?
Deputy McKay.
What's your badge number?
206.
Thank you, Deputy. And so, I'm not allowed to be in a public building?
Yeah. I need 911. Tell them to send a deputy.
Something's coming.
I thought you said...
Turn around. Put your hands on the wall.
I thought you said you were... I thought you said you were...
You're going to get...
I thought you said you were a deputy.
Shit. I am. Now you've assaulted a police officer.
You attacked me.
Wow, disorderly conduct and assaulting a police officer. You're really racking up the charges right there, dude. Congratulations, you're a freaking moron. But guess what? The local jail has a special place for you with Bubba and the boys, and I'm sure they'll welcome a moron like you because they could always have a use for you in their little inner circle. But we won't get into that. You'll find out soon enough. So at any rate, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Blackheart Night. Yay! Oh man, so what do you think of the way that? See, and that was a good example, and we talked about it a little bit when I paused earlier, right? But like, it really is so frustrating when these guys are saying all this stuff about like, oh, the onus is on you to do this, and you're supposed to keep everything private and whatever, and it's like. They never seem to understand that that's why they're telling you that you're not allowed to film in that building. Like, that's what they're doing. That's why they're telling you not to, because they're hiding all the private information. What are they hiding? They're hiding stuff that's none of your damn business. It's not that they're hiding, like, somebody's sitting there stealing money from the government coffers and they don't want to get caught doing that. It's you. And your social security number is on my desk because you gave it to me so I could help you, which is my job. And then some idiot comes in with a camera filming your social security number. Now I have to hide it. And now I can't work. It just, it doesn't make sense. And then, the trespass thing, right? Like the way the cop handled it, I got to a point where it was like, okay, you're leaving. Well, no. We're not discussing it anymore. That discussion part is over. You're out.
Judging by how he yelled at him, you're leaving and we're not discussing it anymore. It's like he has dealt with these guys before. Mm-hmm. He has dealt with them before, and he's like, you're not going to stand here and talk to me. You're not going to stand here and talk in circles for 8 years. You're out. You don't want to leave. Yep. You're going to see the sheriff.
Yeah. Well, that's it. It's like, it's again, it kind of goes back to the idea that no matter what you do, there is no such thing as like handling an auditor properly, because if you literally don't react, then they're going to complain about how they just ignored me, they didn't do anything, or they're going to cry that they didn't get any good usable footage, right?
Right.
So
It
no
wasted
matter
my day. It wasted my whole day, and I didn't get my rights violated at all.
yeah, I don't have anything to post on my channel to make money off of. I don't know what I'm going to do, right? Even like the video, the NorCal video you were showing earlier, right? What did he say? He said, I went all these places and wait, what?
I said, oh, shush.
Right? He's like, I went all these places and I had all these audits, but they were all good. But that's okay because I went back to the school and got in an argument there and called the cops and everything. So wait till you see that one. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What happened to all these good audit videos that you just mentioned? How come you're not posting them? How come you're not propping them up? How come you're not trying to get views?
Those won't get $400 worth of views.
Exactly. That is exactly right.
I have a takedown exposing frauditors video.
Oh, a takedown video. I like that. I like that. Let's go. Let's hit it.
I do believe it's a sovereign citizen.
Sovereign citizens.
He calls, he calls everyone frauditors, but I think it's a sovereign citizen. I haven't seen it, but he calls everyone frauditors.
Well, hey, ladies and gentlemen, let's find out.
It's just titled "Frauditor, I'll break your effing window."
Nice.
Tell you this
safe
right now.
Repair,
at a certain point, if I have to break your window to get you out of that vehicle to find out who you are, I will. Please don't make me do that.
Is that a threat?
Please
is
don't
that a
make me do
threat?
that. Whatever way you want to
take
it.
Is that a threat?
Whatever way you want to take
I will.
it. Here,
look, let me tell you this.
Well, thanks, Parson. I'm missing the other half over here. But Parson 1122 has gifted 5 Frauditor. Follow his memberships. Does that work? I don't have his, whatever. Thanks, Parson. Really appreciate that. You want Hez to do something when he comes back, let me know. I'll tell him.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, these videos keep coming up every day now. These guys getting pulled over, arguing with cops about their speed, like they're running the show here, man. It's out of control, man. And look at the way this guy's acting to the cop. And the cop, you guys got to see in the video here, the cop's just going to give him a warning. And watch all the nonsense that he's got to put up from this frauditor, man. It's disgusting. It has to change. I'm sure they're going to end up tweaking the laws here eventually that, you know what, you don't get your driver's license and your registration and you do this type of nonsense, they're just going to start lugging you off to jail. And that's what they should do, man. That's exactly what they should do. Let's get in the video, guys. Like always, if you enjoyed the content, please do subscribe to the channel. It's 100% free to do, and I'll see you in the comment section.
Highway Patrol, sir, you were stopped for speeding. Please let me see your driver's license.
No, I wasn't speeding. Why did you stop me?
For speeding, sir, you're doing 81.
No, I wasn't. I was going 75.
I'm sorry?
No, I wasn't. I was going 75. You see this?
I observed you and I verified your speed with my
radar. You want
to
fight that in court? Because I have. Nope. I have dash cam right here that proves I was going 75. You can
take that to court, but it's going to be a warning anyway. But
so this is a retaliatory stop because I did this, right? I did this.
That didn't offend
me. It's a retaliatory stop, huh?
If you feel like that, that's totally fine.
It's a retaliatory
stop,
stop,
huh? Driver's license.
No, because this is an unlawful stop. So what's your name and your badge number?
And that's what I mean. The cop just wants to give him a warning. He still wants to give him a warning after giving him the finger and all that crazy nonsense. Those radar guns that the officers use, laser guns, they all have to be calibrated on a continuous basis. Your dash cam does not have an accurate speed like the radar and laser guns done. I'm telling you, he just didn't pick you up out of a line up here and decide to pull you over. But you're doing 81, take to court and fight it. And if this guy doesn't want to give the driver's license and his registration up, pull him out of the car and lock him up.
I'm Trooper Louis Borja, sir. My ID number is 11810. Please let me see your driver's license.
This is a retaliatory stop. I was going 75.
I need to see your driver's license.
What's going to happen if I don't provide it?
What's
going to happen if I don't provide it?
Today I'm going to find out who you are. You're going to get a warning.
No, you're not going to find out anything because this is a retaliatory stop. This is a retaliatory stop right here.
Sir, I need to see your driver's
license.
license.
What section do you work out of, or sector do you work out of, so I can file a complaint against you?
You can file a complaint, sir. I work out of Dallas.
Dallas?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll find out who you are.
Okay,
I'll find out
you will, because in the warning that I'm going to give you, my name and ID information will be there.
I'm going to find out a lot more. I'm going to find out your salary and every single complaint you've ever had, all your disciplinary actions.
Memberships from Parson 1122. Thank you so much, Parson. Here's your happy dance. Do, 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 do. All right.
Did the same damn thing I did. All right.
What?
Said you said the same thing I did. All right.
All right. Thank you. Getting funky. Like a monkey, kind of spunky.
You've ever had?
Yes, sir. You can do that, but please let me see your driver's license.
No, I was going 75.
Okay. Here's the deal. This isn't a TikTok video. You're not gonna just leave here.
Gomer, try to look at it from my side, will you? You see, you broke the law.
You know, and that's exactly right. It's not a TikTok video here. He's warned him. He's been polite. He's been, please give me your driver's license, and right there. Right there, he wants to start giving them the bird net, take him out of the car and arrest him and charge him and let the courts deal with it. You just imagine you're only getting a warning. And that's the problem with these frauditors. They're going out, and this is the type of nonsense these cops got to deal with now.
Today I stopped you for a traffic violation, and I need to see your driver's license. Please let me see your driver's license.
So I'm going to tell you the deal. I'm the one that pays your salary, my taxes. You stopped me because I did this. I was going 75. And my dash cam is recording the whole time, recording my speed.
Totally fine. Please let me see your driver's license.
Are you going to give me a ticket?
No, sir. You're going to get a warning.
No, this is a retaliatory stop right here, and I'm not going to provide ID if I haven't committed.
You're going to get a warning for a retaliatory stop.
So you know what? Let me tell you the deal.
Give me the finger. I do remember you doing that, but that has nothing to do with it. Your speed was observed well before that. You came over the crest of the hill. You were doing 81 miles an hour.
So let me tell you the deal.
Today we're finding out some.
So you hear the frauditor, he was stopped because he gave him the finger. That's how, like the videos we've been doing lately, they all just tell one side of the story. Their narrative. That's not why you were stopped. The cop told you. Listen to it again.
Doing 81.
No, I wasn't. I was going 75.
I'm sorry?
That's the truth. You were doing 81. You were speeding. Go to court and fight the ticket. Give me your driver's license and registration.
Things. Please let me see your driver's license.
Let me tell you the deal. I can only provide my light. No, you're not gonna open my door. That's why I locked it.
You're not free to leave.
That's why I locked it. You're not gonna violate my Fourth Amendment right. You know what you just did right there? You attempted to violate my Fourth Amendment right.
We've reached the
and now I can reach.
I'm going to identify.
And now we reached the point where I have civil litigation against you for trying to break into my vehicle. Yeah, that's a lawsuit right there. You tried to break into my car, right? Because I gave you the finger. And let me tell you the thing is.
The reason you're being stopped is for speed. Please let me see.
So let me tell you.
I'm going to keep asking you, and I'm going to be as polite as I possibly can the whole time. But you're going to give me your driver's license today.
So,
real quick, I want to throw this out there too right now. So, again, always with the false narrative with these guys, the frauditors and the soft sets, always false narrative building, right? First, you pulled me over because I gave you the finger. No, I pulled you over because you were speeding. Oh, okay. And now you're trying to open my door because I gave you the finger. No, he's trying to open the door because you refused to provide him with ID. I don't understand. And I know we've had this discussion before, but it still blows my mind every time how their fans and the people in their comment section, all these people don't get that they're being lied to. Don't get that these people are building a false narrative.
No, see, the thing is, they'd rather believe this guy over the cop because they hate cops. They think the cop is lying.
Right.
They think the cop is lying that he was speeding and that it's a retaliatory stop for him giving the cop the finger. Bottom line. Because people that generally watch these guys are also cop haters. Just like that
Yes. They just don't like cops because probably they did something illegal and got caught and are butthurt that they got caught. So they're the ones who spend their lives in retaliation, calling it retaliatory stops. You're the one that spend your entire life in retaliation against the police because you got busted doing something when you were young and you never let it go and took your punishment like a man or whatever, like an adult.
Nope, they don't want to be held accountable just like the people they watch. So they are. It's easy to sell them this narrative. It's very easy to sell someone a narrative when their mind is open to it.
Yep. That's it. And again, like I always say,
just my opinion.
No, I agree. And that's the thing. And it's like I always say when we watch these videos every time, what is it that we're seeing? We're reacting to, we're discussing what's happening in the video. But their fans, their followers, the people in their comment section are responding to the false narrative, the lie that they're being told by the person holding the camera. You know, this guy, I'm sure his comment section is all like, yeah, I can't believe that cop pulled you over for giving him the finger. No, he pulled him over for speeding. I can't believe he tried to open your door because you gave him the finger. No, he tried to open the door because he refused to give him ID. Like, it's all lies, lies, lies. And their fans
and they will believe that he has litigation, that he has grounds to sue this cop, and that he's going to take away his qualified immunity because, he tried to open his door, and that's a violation of your Fourth Amendment right.
Not.
No, it's not.
You should read the Fourth Amendment, pal. You don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, exactly.
Read it, and if you can't understand it, the way it's intended, the way it was written, then get some help.
Yep. Meanwhile, I did find him, the other frauditor. Everyone's favorite frauditor, News Now Voodoo.
When are you sending me my camera?
He's got 2 on his neck. The other ones are still in Florida, but we'll get to it. You'll get it. You'll get it. You'll get it. It's okay. You'll get it.
Or I'm 51 or.
Yes. It'll all be, it's just a matter of time now for everything that I'm doing. You know that. Everyone knows that. It's all good. It's all good, ladies and gentlemen. It's good.
You got me, and I'm on the ball.
That's right. We're all on the ball. Hit it.
Look, let me tell you this.
A ding dong dang dag nabbit. Here, try it now. There you go.
Video for now and start recording again when someone else gets here. Oh wait. Never mind. Looks like he's on his way. Looks like he's coming here.
I wish he'd turn his turn signal
let me tell you something. I noticed that you've got DV tags on your car.
Yeah.
I did 20 years in the Air Force myself.
Good for you.
Now listen, I am shocked that a veteran would react this way at a simple traffic stop, especially to one that you're going to get a warning on.
Let me tell you something.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
So you're shocked because you drank the Kool-Aid when you were in?
I'm sorry?
You're shocked because you drank the Kool-Aid when you were in. I did my time. Okay. I got out and I let it go. Okay. I let it go already.
Totally fine. But here's the deal. We don't act like that. This is a legal traffic stop in which I need to identify you. Very simple. Okay, very simple.
Just run my tags and get my identity like that.
Well, you see, that's just it. I just did. I'm finding that out. But here's the thing. I still don't know that that's you. Okay? So I'm assuming it is, but it's not. Here's the one thing that I'm going to tell you for sure, okay? Everything based on legal and whatever authority the state of Texas gives me. Today, you will be out of that car and you will identify yourself.
No,
okay?
I won't.
That will happen.
Nope.
Okay.
Give me.
All right, there's something I wanted to point out too. Okay, so right there, What just happened right there, right? Well, why don't you just run my tags? Because so many of these guys will say that, right? To see that I'm the guy who owns the car. Okay, so let's say I run your tag and it says Tony Jones owns this car. Cool. How do I know you're Tony Jones? How do I know you're not somebody who stole the car and that's why you refuse to identify? And if you were the person who had your car stolen, would you rather the cops didn't investigate to make sure that it was the person's car? Just because I say I am him doesn't mean I am. I could be lying. The cop just has to assume you're not lying and let you go. And if it is a stolen car, then what are you going to do? You call the cops. Hey, a cop stopped him, had him, and just let him go? How could he possibly do that? How could he just let him go? Well, because he didn't want to ask him for his ID because they don't like being asked for their ID.
Or more than one person owns that car. Or the one person's on a registration and they're both males. I mean, like, what if his co-father? What is co-father?
Which one is the one that's driving?
What if his dad co-signed for him and they have different names? I mean, doesn't tell you what age the owners are.
Right. Exactly.
It could be either or, as far as you know. Unless in Texas it does tell you how old they are. I don't know, but
Right, right. No, but your point is valid still. It's exactly right. Like, just because there's a name on the thing doesn't mean that you're that person. If my car is owned by John Smith, that doesn't mean that I'm John Smith. John could be letting me borrow it. I could have stole it.
yeah,
Or maybe
could be
like
a
you,
lot of scenarios. That's why
right.
you're not John Smith on the registration or John Smith Sr. on the registration
Yep.
or Maria Gonzalez on the registration. Sir,
Exactly.
ma'am, whoever you are. Yeah.
Right.
We don't know
Exa-
pronouns these days. We don't presume to know. Right.
Right. But still, the point is exactly valid, and that's the whole thing. It's like that's why I say some of these guys. It seems like they live in La La Land.
And
It's like
besides, yeah, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. Your driver's license is a contract. When you sign it, it's a contract between you and the state saying you will follow all laws and ID when asked every time.
Yep.
So screw your Fourth Amendment. Sorry, but you signed that contract saying that you would do that. You don't read that, then that's on you. But you signed that little contract where you signed your little name, as tiny and as neat as you could on the dotted line.
Right.
That's what you signed agreeing to.
Well, see, that's kind of the whole point. Like, it's not that the Fourth Amendment isn't a thing or it doesn't apply or that we're denying the Fourth Amendment. It's that what you're saying ultimately, what that comes down to is, why do you have a driver's license? What's the purpose? So that when you need to identify, you have your identification.
I know.
It's
Do
almost
they go
like,
to the bank and say, you're violating my Fourth Amendment right by asking me to ID to take my money out of the bank? No. I bet they're happy because some schmuck can't come and take their money out when it's not them.
right, right. But where's the Fourth Amendment violation for that?
Oh, they pick and choose when it's a Fourth Amendment. When they're about to get in trouble, no way. I'm not held accountable. But when they need to get a few $1,000s out of the bank, then they're all like, sure, here's my ID. When they need to
Yep.
buy some beer, here's my ID. When you're about to get in trouble, you're violating my rights.
By asking for my ID, which is the whole reason I have it, so I can provide it when you ask for it.
They're supposed to.
Exactly. Exactly. But again, like you
That's
said,
why
it's
it's
just 'cause they hate cops.
illegal. That's why it is illegal to not identify when asked. That's why there are laws and statutes against it.
Right.
Durr.
Not because they're tyrannical control. It's because there are liars. Hey, people who live in La La Land, listen, criminals lie.
Yep.
Okay. Like in your world, the only way your world would work is if I stab somebody 52 times and then I'm driving away with a dead body in my trunk and I get pulled over because there's a tail light out and I just say, oh, well, I'm sorry. I got a dead body in my trunk. You got me, officer.
Yeah,
Like they're
criminals.
just going to say, they're just going to tell the truth.
There is no honor among thieves. Criminals lie and locks keep honest people out. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Criminals are not known for telling the truth. That's why they're criminals. Okay. Sorry.
Yes.
They're the ones who lie. If you're an honest person, you're not going to mind giving your ID. Okay. You're generally not going to go past a cop flipping them off either. But as he said, the traffic infraction occurred before you flipped me off. That's not why. I'm still going to give you a warning. Just give me your dang driver's license.
And the fact that he keeps saying, I'm just going to give you a warning, like these guys insist on turning nothing into something. And actually,
I'm sorry, nothing doesn't get you paid on YouTube.
And I love the fact that they always say this is, I just thought of this now that you brought it up, but this is a great point. One of their big arguments is the only reason traffic citations exist at all is because the police are trying to extort money. If they're trying to extort your money, why is he insisting to give you a warning? Even after all this, still saying, I'll just give you a warning.
Well, guess what? He's getting a warning for the speeding, but now he's going to get arrested because he did an ID. So good for him. He can go home with that warning and a court date for failure to ID. So
exactly.
Winning. Oh, way to stand your ground there, dude.
Right. But again, the point is, why would he even offer a warning if it was about extortion? He would just immediately write a ticket.
Yeah, because narrative.
Yeah, exactly. The false narrative.
They're selling a narrative to people who want you to sell them the narrative.
That's all it is.
Hey, K-Far.
Hey, what's up, K-Far? Good to see you. Anyway.
Keeping the gimbal gobblers in line today?
Yes.
Started calling them gimbal gobblers. I really like that.
Gimbal gobblers. Oh, because they got the gimbal. Hey, all right. He's got his gimbal. All right. Back to the video, guys.
You did? Oh, boo-boo, live. Does he need? I have one more tissue left. Should I give it to him or not? Both of you at the same time? Does he have the brain cell for it? Huh. Going to have to rip the tissue. Oh, no, he can have one, I guess. I didn't know he had the brain cell to stream about 2 people at once.
Oh, no. That had to be difficult.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah.
To it?
Back to the video.
Did you have anything? Okay.
No, yeah, it's a good.
Supervisor. I've got some cover coming up.
Give me supervisor.
I will tell you this right now. At a certain point, if I have to break your window to get you out of that vehicle to find out who you are, I will. Please don't make me do that.
Is that a threat?
Please
is
don't
that a
make me do
threat?
that. Whatever way you want to take it.
Is that a threat?
Whatever way you want to take
I will.
it.
Look, let me tell you this.
Well, guys, I'm not sure exactly what happened, but that's the end of the video. I don't know if he identified, went to jail, no clue. But I just can't believe how many videos people are sending me, like daily, on these guys not wanting to ID on a traffic stop. I mean, the cop was more than cordial. I don't know why he would just want to go through all this nonsense for, 25 minutes of video or 20 minutes of video, because I cut out some dead air spaces. But give me your ID, go fight in court, and then sue him and see how far that gets you. But that's it for the video. Just another frauditor or sovereign citizen just acting foolish in public again, right? But that's a waste of taxpayer dollars right there, having that cop stand around for half an hour or however long it was. But anyways, let me know your thoughts and comments, and I'll see you down in the comment section, everybody.
Well, all right. Round of applause for Takedown Exposing Frauditors. Yay. Oh, man. It's too bad that we didn't get the...
I guarantee you he turned off his video because he IP'd.
Turned off the camera and then said, "Okay, officer, I'm sorry," and then complied. Yep. I bet you do. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Oh man. So it's
I
too bad.
guarantee you that's why the video ended abruptly like that. They usually end abruptly like that because they give their ID or they go
Yep.
all the way to the end and show that window smash because they do not give in, you know. So I
Right.
mean, he showed his driver's license.
Yeah, because that window smash, that would have been the money shot. So he definitely would have left that in if that happened.
Yeah, oh yeah. He wouldn't. No, he would definitely show that because everybody wants to see a good window smash.
Mm-hmm.
So I forgot to go look for another video.
That's okay. We're about at the last half hour. That's usually to just hang
Oh,
out time anyway.
okay.
You know, so it's all good.
See, that's
So
a sign. I am a great producer. I went and found stuff on the fly for you.
yes, awesome. Thank
Downloaded
you.
it and got it in here.
See, and this is why you're the greatest, and we love you, and you're the best. All right, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for the gorgeous, the beautiful, the
I wouldn't
fantastic, the
say I'm the
amazing
best,
Ray.
but I'm
All
I'm,
right.
I'm pretty all right. I'm all right.
Yes, sir.
I'm the best at being all
I'm
right.
all right. Don't nobody worry about me. Why you gotta give me a fight? Don't you just let it be? Yes.
I
Yeah.
honestly did forget who's. I did honestly forget who does that song. Kenny
Oh,
Loggins. Never mind.
yes.
I probably would say let him sing that one too.
Yeah, but it's the chipmunk dance.
All right. Dance.
Everybody loved the chipmunk in Caddyshack.
Guys, it's in trouble. Why big pork? What did we do now? What did he do now? Hey, unclean hands. Hi, Erica. Okay.
Sorry.
You gotta wait till you get the voice back. I cannot with that.
Yeah, I can't
voice.
without the voices. I
Yeah.
can't do it. It's not the same. I can't wait till I get all my equipment back set up again. After the big move to the new location, yay! With the blank wall. It is what it is.
Are you
I got
jealous? Are you just like so jealous right now?
yeah, right. You got all this cool
All
stuff
this
behind you.
crap you can't see behind me.
It's something. It's visual, you know. And if somebody's watching us on a big screen TV, they can see it.
Can you hold on 1 second, please? Sorry. For like 4-second break.
Right on. All right, guys. It's time to do the dance of I don't know. I'll tell you what though, like these sovereign citizens, and I know all right. I was just about to say, these sovereign citizens, I know they make your eyes twitch with their stupidity, but it's always kind of fascinating to me with them, like the frauditors.
Is it Punish Ray Wednesday or what?
Punish me by making me look at sovereign citizens. No.
Don't make me look at any.
No. What I'm saying though is it is interesting to me because with the frauditors, it's a little bit easier, I think, because that so many of them clearly are just doing what they're doing, almost like a prank, like just to make money off of YouTube, and they don't actually care about any of this movement or this nonsense or whatever. They're just trying to get paid. But with the sovereign citizens, there are a lot of them who really like buy into this and believe that this nonsense that they've been sold is true.
No.
And that's scary.
I think a lot of them send me an email to Big Bork. Do you have my email address? Here's the thing. This is funny because I was thinking about this overnight while I was endlessly researching the laws in Illinois about can I tell them though? What I found out?
What the laws in Illinois?
Because we didn't play the video, but what he did with the voicemails, playing them on his live stream.
I don't know what you're going to say.
The laws.
You could quote the laws. Why not?
for the press, if he was legitimately like playing them to disseminate them for an actual reason, no, he could probably not get in trouble for it. But since he is not actually press and he didn't take out anybody's phone number that left it, and Illinois has like wiretapping laws and eavesdropping laws and all kinds of laws surrounding all that stuff, he probably could get in some serious trouble for what he did because he's actually not press.
Well, that's it. It's like, well, I have the right to this information, so I FOIA'd it and I got it. It's like, yeah, but they didn't.
Did you tell them what you were doing with it?
Post it on your channel, yeah.
Right. You didn't tell them what you were doing with it, and you didn't ask permission from any of the people that you were going to put their voicemail out there. You didn't ask any of them, and they come from all over the United States. Some of the other states they come from might also have two-party consent states. So
what I'm curious about is, were they people from his side calling her to yell at her for?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. I'm just curious if he did.
There were plenty of people from both sides. From what the actual amount of them I listened to, plenty from both sides. That's why he said in the beginning, I am not responsible for any bootlickers that you might hear.
Oh, right.
So it's very kind of ambiguous about what, like, you'd have to actually go to somebody who specializes in FOIA law. You'd have to go to somebody who specializes in wiretapping law. You'd have to go to somebody who specializes in all these different laws to see exactly what he's in trouble for. But there's something there that he's probably in a lot of trouble for.
Right.
Based on everything that I've read out of a little bit of those laws. You know what I mean? But definitely the FOIA laws need to change. You should have to specify when you're asking for something like that, when it becomes like with like video, unless you're not the one in the body cam video, or with the voicemails, like he's not the one whose voicemails they belong to. You should have to specify what you're doing with them under penalty of perjury, because people's numbers are out there now. Their names are out there because each one of them that I heard left a name on there.
Yeah. See, this is the thing, and this is important too, I think, to point out and understand, is that, like, so much of what these guys do with the FOIA thing, right, and the FOIA laws and all that, it's all about accountability and transparency and all that, and that's beautiful and that's great and that's wonderful. But like you said, it's like the reason why FOIA laws exist is not so that idiots can retaliate against people on their YouTube channel, or try to attack people on their YouTube channel, or try to publicly humiliate people on their YouTube channel. It's there,
or stalk people,
or stalk, yes,
right, or harass people, or break laws and do things like that. It's not for that. But I do think that if there is a worthy cause for somebody to follow, is to get FOIA laws changed. If somebody were to be interested in having a cause, if you're bored and you're looking for something to do, that could be a good cause for somebody, is to try and get your state to look at their FOIA laws deeply and say, we've been running across this because of the community that we're involved in, how they misuse and abuse the FOIA system.
Yes, and that's exactly right. It's like, as technology changes, as time changes, laws need to be updated to catch up and keep up with the time.
They are not. I can tell you that they do not keep up. And I see one way that they're fighting back. One way that they're fighting back is they're starting to charge these people for, like, every piece of paper they asked for, every video they asked for, everything. They didn't really charge them a lot for paper. They did charge them for video, but they didn't charge them a lot for paper. But they're starting to, and they're getting pissed. But I know Illinois does, and I know Cook County charges an arm and a leg. They charge per sheet of paper like 35 cents or something like that. So I'm not entirely sure how Audit them can afford all of this. My thinking is nope. I'm telling you, Everybody thinks that he picks up these things. What's he doing with all this paper? And it's exactly what I've told you all along. He makes the request. He doesn't go back for it.
Right. And if he does, that's a video.
Right. It's just only if he got
he didn't pick it up.
Only if you got a really bad like response out of them or something, and he forces them into a FOIA, he'll go back.
Right.
But otherwise, he doesn't go back. He doesn't go back to pick it up. He doesn't. It'll sit there a stack like you've seen the stacks that he asked for.
Yeah.
He'll leave it sit there, and they've already done the work and everything. He doesn't go back. Doesn't pay for it.
Yeah, because he doesn't care.
I've told you that all along.
Oh, no, I've always known that. He doesn't care at all. He's just doing it, just, for
Somebody
YouTube.
said Dr. Dave says Go Boy is losing it, going off the deep end. I mean, I've seen some Dr. Dave stuff, but not a lot. I don't really follow him, so I don't know if he's following Audit Them or not.
Well, Audit Them is like he's got that big thing with the phone audits now.
Oh, he's back to that?
Oh no, that's his new thing that he's been doing.
Audit Them used to do that all the time, though.
Yeah, now he's doing it constantly. Audit
I mean,
Them,
a long
right?
while ago he used to do it.
Oh, well, okay, so then he's back to it again now. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he's pushing for
So
those
he's
phone
getting
audits.
hung-
Call him. Say, I want to FOIA every piece of information ever existed in the history of the universe. Click. I want to FOIA every piece of information that ever existed in the history of the universe. Click. Because that's what their FOIA always is, right? I want all names, all salaries, so basically just anything that anyone could write down on a piece of paper, send it to me now. So what does he want to do? Just deforest the entire planet just to fill his FOIA requests with all that?
No,
paper?
he's asking for credit card statements too now.
Yep. Because he's going to actually audit the statements and look at the numbers and see if, right? That's what he's going to do with it.
Person, you're lucky. I really, really like you. Because I think you try and get on my nerves at times. But you don't, because I like you.
Anyway.
But you were talking about sovereign citizens.
Right. Well, yeah, but now you got me thinking about Audit Them and his nonsensical.
I'm going to dig deeper. I might even go to the library. I don't know. I might go to the library when I get back to Illinois because I got to dig deeper. And for that, you need things like Westlaw. You need things, a law library type situation that Google just doesn't handle.
Right.
You can Boolean search till you're blue in the face and Google's still going to be like, what?
Right.
It's like your stupid friend that you bring with you on a date because you don't want to go alone. You're like, hey,
Yeah.
it's like, I'm going to actually go to a library and search this,
Right. Oh, yeah. That was the point I was trying to make, though. Like, okay, yeah. So just imagine in your head, right? Because like you see his videos, right? So you see that he doesn't do this. I'm going to get all these credit card statements. Okay. Why? So that you can go through and do the math and look at the numbers and see if there are any discrepancies and actually find something worth uncovering.
He doesn't
do anything.
Athens, Georgia, right? Let's just pick Athens, Georgia off the top of our head, right?
Yeah.
Does he know what their operating budget is and what the credit card statements should look like in difference to the operating budget for Athens, Georgia?
I'm sure he doesn't.
You're looking at me like, huh? So he would probably look at it like that too.
Right. Right.
Now, somebody like my sister would know exactly what she was looking at. But why would she want to look at Athens, Georgia's operating budget and their credit card statements? She doesn't.
Right. There's no reason to.
Right. He wouldn't know the first thing about what he was looking at. Most of us wouldn't because it's not our jobs. Accountants would know what they were looking at.
Yep.
They would be able to be like, wait a minute here. They made a personal purchase on this credit card, and I see they never paid it back. And they did that about 20 times throughout the year. That's worth notating and saying something about. He wouldn't know.
Nope. He wouldn't.
So
He doesn't even. I don't even believe he even reads these things. The only reason he does FOIA requests is to see if they'll fulfill the FOIA request. That's the purpose. And that's why it's so frustrating. Because if you were actually trying to uncover something, you could go over all that stuff you FOIA'd and try and find it. And he doesn't.
he has a good thing. If he didn't, now people might kill me for saying this, but if he didn't go around pretending to be somebody from the state of Illinois, he actually went in there and said, I'm just curious member of the public. You know, can I FOIA this, and this? And actually sat down and learned how to read it. Can you imagine the shit he might uncover?
Yes.
Freaking be like crazy, probably, you know?
Yeah.
Because nobody really comes in from the outside and looks at their books. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So imagine if he just went in there and did things the right way, like kind of the Ironton auditor of FOIA, let's just say, and didn't act like a complete jerk face and sat down and said, now, how do I read this? You know, or learn for himself, took an accounting class or two in public accounting and stuff like that. Said, now, how do I read this stuff? Imagine the crap he'd be able to uncover.
Right.
A lot. I mean,
but that's a great point, actually. That's a great point, because I've always said this, right? It isn't about whether or not these people are doing these things. It's the way they're doing them isn't the right thing to do it. We're not saying, we would never say there's no such thing as bad cops. We would never say there's no such thing as government corruption. Georgia transparency was refused to FOIA on the grounds of retaliation. Yep.
They knew why he was there, you know? Yep. And yeah, I saw the one where he called and they didn't use credit cards in their town. They're so tiny.
Yeah.
And he's like, didn't know what to do, you know? And one didn't have a police force because they were so tiny. They just,
let the sheriffs do it or whatever.
Yeah, that was like handled by the county or something. He didn't know what to do in that situation. I'm like, he's not used to dealing with small
towns.
Prominently displayed. Can be on a website now. He doesn't realize that either.
Right.
Because he just chooses what he reads in the laws. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't see that. I want to go in and go prominently displayed, where I think they should be prominently displayed.
Right.
Has anybody seen Frauditor comedy show this morning? I was hoping she came in.
She was here yesterday, right?
Yeah, I wanted to see her today too. Frauditor Mania is here. Hello.
What's up? But yeah, it is kind of amazing.
Why is the tyrant still here? And hi, Ray.
Sorry. Oh no, my goodness gracious me. But yeah, so that's the thing, and there are so many, and that's one of the reasons. I'm sorry.
Except no bid processes. Yeah, like does he know bid processes in towns or how they follow the bid process or anything like that? Does he? Nope.
No idea. He has no clue. And that's the thing. And again, it's the same idea always. Like, I'm not against the idea of, like you said, if someone could go in there and FOIA this information and maybe actually be able to uncover some real corruption or some real discrepancies,
But
somebody actually
properly
or whatever.
Friendly. Don't treat anybody like dog poop, and don't pretend you're from official from the state of Illinois that they sent up from Springfield.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And intimidate and terrorize these people. No, you're a curious member of the public. You're just a curious member of the public. And if they say don't record, don't record.
Yep.
I mean, you can get all this stuff without recording. You can do it on the computer. I've made FOIA requests, plenty of them. I never left this room. You know, I'm so glad for that. Holy cow, I'm so glad I didn't have to walk to the mailbox.
Yep.
Because trust me, it's a huge hill down my driveway.
Right.
It doesn't work well with like walkers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The walker starts going and then you start going and it's like, woo, you know, oh man.
Right. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, again, all these opportunities to potentially actually find something, but he doesn't care about any of that. All he cares about is he's auditing the process of requesting the FOIA. That's the thing. And once he gets these reams of paper,
he
that's
leaves
just
it there.
kindling for a fire. Like he doesn't care.
And then those people are left with just nightmares of this
Yep.
guy visiting them and putting them through this. And for what?
For his YouTube video. Yay, get paid.
A real one, like an actual one would be good, Graham. I mean, friendly. Like Ironton Auditor, how he cop watches, it does it the right way, you
Yep.
know.
Well, exactly. That's just it. Like if, like you said, you could FOIA stuff even on the computer.
Yeah.
If somebody just took it upon themselves to just FOIA all this information, just random information, and then actually go over the paperwork and see, oh, and if they actually find something that actually should be exposed, hey, now I have this information. Now I could show, hey, this guy and this person, and contact the proper people, do the right things, make a video documentary about that process. But no, it's just the requesting the FOIA itself is the whole thing.
You know what I would do? I'd be so scared that I'd turn it over to like the government in that state. I wouldn't want to be like, so here I'm going to put my face all over this,
Right.
you know, and I'm just be like, hey, government in that state, here it's yours now. You do what you will with it.
Right.
You know?
You take it to the proper people who can
Yeah.
actually do something about it and say, hey, or send it to the legitimate media. Get all the local news stations and say, hey, look, I FOIA'd all these papers and look, these numbers don't match. This guy looks like he's skimming off the top.
Right.
Oh, breaking news. Yeah.
Yep.
They'll pay people for
That's
stories
called
like that.
investigative journalism, ladies and gentlemen.
Ding, 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 ding. Yes, exactly.
But you don't have to hurt anybody to do it. You really don't. You don't have to call anybody names. You don't have to go in there with a camera. You don't have to intimidate anyone.
Yep.
All right, let's see. Frauditor Watch did a FOIA.
I did a FOIA
Sure,
online
yes,
at the
police
US
station.
police station. Got a result in 2 days. No name calling, no angry words, and it worked well, and it was easy. See? You don't have
And
to
you know
do-
what? Another thing too is they're really friendly with you if you don't do it. Like if you send it to the wrong place, especially with police stations. Like
Mhm.
sometimes you'll send it to a police station, but it was a sheriff's that answered the call. Sometimes you don't know, especially in California, the sheriffs or the little town they're in, their police station.
Right.
I don't know half the time. So they'll say, oh, this was the sheriff that answered it. And they'll actually give you the report number and stuff to help you out when you're doing the FOIA with the sheriffs.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh my God, that is so incredibly friendly. I mean, it's just depends how
Yes.
you are with them.
Well, that's it. That's it. Like Audit Them specifically will do this all the time. It's one of the things he does that drives me nuts. Like he'll go in, right? And he'll say, yes, well, okay, what it ought to be. Okay. Like he'll walk in and say, yes, I'm here to file a FOIA. And then they'll say, oh, sure, here, let me get the paperwork for you. Let's just take that scenario, right? But he doesn't walk in there and say, I'm here to file a FOIA and give them the opportunity to say, okay, sure, I'll be happy to fill that for you. No, he comes in and says, I'm here to file a FOIA, which you have to give me because it's the law that says that you have to, and you're going to give it to me whether you like it or not. Now do it now because I said to do it. Do it. Whoa, wait,
No,
you didn't even give
Audit
me a
Them.
chance to say yes or no that I'm, well, he doesn't say it with attitude like I am.
No.
But he always has to
What he
throw
does
that in
is he
there.
walks in there with that make-believe checklist of his.
Yes.
And he says,
Yeah.
I noticed you're not in compliance with this prominently displayed. Can you show me where you have this prominently displayed? It's like,
Yep.
I hear him
That's
say
his big
prominently
beef is-
displayed one more time. I swear
That's
to
his
God.
beef is the prominently displayed. Yep. You have to have everything posted right here.
No, they
And
don't.
especially like with Cook County or something. What are they going to do? Prominently display 5,000 pages of stuff on the wall?
That's what he wants. That is
Yeah.
exactly what he wants. Is
Yep.
for them to hold on a second. Sorry.
That's all right. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, yes, these idiots, he always goes in there and immediately starts throwing the law at these people and throwing that you have to do this. You have to comply with my demands because I'm the fraud or the FOIA king, and he doesn't even give them a chance to comply or deny
Same
or any
thing.
of that.
It's the same thing. You asked them for information and they provided it. It's the same thing. They were nice because you were nice to them, Frauditor Watch, and that's the thing is you get more bees with honey than you do with vinegar, and that's what I was taught from the moment I knew how to speak was treat people how you wish to be treated, and it's the golden rule, and it stands firm and true in every generation. Treat people how you wish to be treated.
Yep.
Don't stand there and wonder why you're getting disrespected if you're disrespecting those in front of you. Because it's never going to work, be nice. Just be nice. Just be nice.
And that's one of the problems. If you work for the government, you're just a servant.
You're not a servant.
Beneath me. You're my servant.
Nobody in this world is beneath anybody.
Yep.
I don't care how much money you have or don't have, or your race, your sex, your creed. Nobody's beneath anybody. Okay, I firmly believe that.
Yep.
We're being on a lie detector test and I'll pass it saying that. The only way ever, and I was taught this too from a young age, you should ever look down on anybody is if you're helping them up. Whether it be economically, if they became homeless, you can help them in some way, or they fell down. You're helping them up. This is the only way you should ever be looking down on
to
someone.
help them up. Yeah.
Right. Is if you're helping them up in some way.
Exactly.
Be kind. It costs nothing. It's free.
And guess what? Their excuse for doing what they do is always, well, it's legal. Being nice is legal.
So is
being kind. So is having empathy.
So is the death penalty in a lot of states. It doesn't mean that it's right.
Right.
Doesn't mean it's morally right.
Because it's legal.
Right. They do it because it's legal. Doesn't make it morally right to some people. Some people would disagree with it. Some people agree with it. But there you have it.
Yep.
There's a lot of things that are legal that shouldn't be.
Right. Oh man, people do bad things every day.
They do. But being kind is free. It doesn't cost you a thing. It really doesn't. If you're one of those people that go out in the world and just treat people like shit because you can, rethink your life. Seriously, rethink your life. Life's too short to act like that.
Yeah. Well, that's it. They found there's this entire huge group of, this is what we do is talk about these people and they're growing. There's this huge segment of the population that realized, hey, if you film yourself treating people like shit, you can get paid to do it.
It's not a huge segment. In the grand scheme of things, it's a very small segment, but it's a huge one to us because we're fighting against it.
Right.
And it's bigger than we are. And
right.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Seems endless, but I'm not giving up. I don't care if I'm the last one standing. I'm not.
Well, no. It's not. That's the thing. And I honestly believe that's why things like what happened to this show earlier today and stuff like that happens is because trying to undermine what we're doing, trying to scare us away, trying to think, oh, well, we're just going to do this until you guys stop. Well, we're not going to stop because this is real life that these people are going out there and doing this to people and getting people fired, ruining people's lives over their stupid YouTube videos.
If I can prevent it for one person, I will. If I can make it a little better for them, I will. I'm sorry, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
You can try and insult me. You can insult Hedge. You can insult our viewers. I'll do my best to protect you guys. But I'm still going to do what I do. You can come after me. You can come after whoever. We'll protect you guys the best we can, of course. That's what we'll do. But you're not going to stop me.
Right.
I might get a little upset for 2 seconds, but Man, let it roll off my back and I'm done. You know, I don't care anymore what you guys think. I told Hez this. I don't care. I don't care.
Exactly.
All you idiots who like to have full head-on ass live streams where all you talk about is me or Hez. You know, okay, cool.
Right.
At least I'm living in somebody's head rent free. I'm like, oh, yeah, I hate
Right.
it. You know, I'm cool with that. I'm not going to react. I'm not even going to go watch you. I don't care.
Right.
I'm going to still do what I need to do to stop the people I believe are doing real harm to people out there.
Yes, and they are. Again, how many times have we seen somebody ended up losing their job or either
Had to quit
or
a job
got
because they
fired?
were terrified to go back to work because of the hedonistic, awful things that were said to them.
Yeah.
Things I never even heard. I'm 50 years old and I never heard some of that stuff.
Yeah. Evil, horrible, vicious.
They had to get therapy and never go back to that job because they decided they were going to have a conversation with the person filming them.
Yep.
An intelligent, well thought out, calm conversation.
Yep.
They didn't like it, so let's call flood her and say just mean, evil, rotten things to her.
Yep.
And she's barely an adult. She doesn't have the mental capacity yet to be able to even handle it. I don't even have it. I heard that and I'm like, I wouldn't be able to go back there either, thinking something like that was going to happen to me.
Yeah. And then like with Josh Abrams, right? With that lady that made her quit her job just because he wouldn't stop filming her and wouldn't leave her alone. And he's laughing. He thinks it's funny that she quit her job.
Or what he did to that old man in the library.
Yeah.
Flat out lied.
Yep.
You know what could have happened to him?
Yeah, trying to accuse him of being a sexual pervert.
Yeah. Flat out lied. That was just what he could have done. He could have ruined that man's life, his whole life. Something like that could ruin you.
Yes. And these guys don't care. They think it's funny.
Clicks
And then they
views,
wonder
clicks
why
and
we don't
views.
like them.
I don't think they wonder why. They know why.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Yeah, they know that they're scumbags. Yeah, and that's it. These people, they're not just out there making videos. That's the thing. The all of the people they come into contact with their videos are just like pawns in their game. They're like NPCs in a video game. They're nothing. They're only there to be abused and punished if they have the audacity to not like being filmed. If you don't like being filmed, you are going to be punished. They're going to publicly humiliate you on their channel. They're going to get you fired. They're going to try to get you arrested. They're going to pepper spray you, whatever it takes for them to be the tyrannical frauditor that's in charge of the universe and screw everyone else.
Who are Jim and Rose?
Jim and Rose. Congratulations, Jim and Rose. What, did they just get married? Or?
I don't know, but you have to happy dance for them. I'm not sure who Jim and Rose are, Big Board. Who are Jim and Rose? What am I missing? Happy dance for them, Hez.
All right, here you go, Big Borg, for $2. But do 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 do. All right. Yeah.
What am I missing? Are you laughing at me? What am I missing? Who's Jim and Rose? Oh, is that from the Titanic?
I don't know.
Oh, Welsh News Network.
Oh,
I thought somebody on there was getting married to what's her name?
Marla Maples?
No. What's her freaking name?
Rose McGowan?
No. Geez, stop. She's a stupid ass from here. Mandy, that's it. Miss Mandy. You were teasing him like he was gonna get married to Miss Mandy.
Oh, Jim got married to Miss Mandy?
Not for real.
Who's Jim? Florida Jim?
No, he's on Welsh News Network. Oh my God. You ever watch anyone else has?
Not lately. I've just been hanging out with the kids, you know.
Titanic was a great comedy.
Titanic was a great comedy. Titanic was a horror movie.
She needed to make plenty of room on that door. She was just selfish. Plenty of room on that door.
See?
Like, move over, Rose. He can get up there with you. God.
See, it was a horror movie. Yeah, it was. It was all about like all of the guys dying and falling and banging their heads.
Well, it was
and
always
drowning.
men and women first.
No, women and children first, unless you were rich.
Women and children first, but there was more than enough room on the door. I think she murdered him.
Yes, because she wanted to keep the Hope Diamond.
Selfish, selfish, selfish. She could have spent her whole life with him, but she's like, nope, I need to lay on this whole door because I'm a selfish little princess. I don't want to get my hair wet. You can just stay there and freeze.
That's right.
He did not need to die. Exactly. That was the worst. I was like, no way. I wish I didn't go all the way through the stinking movie. I want to get my money back.
That's right.
3.5 hours to watch him just freeze to death because she's so selfish.
Yep.
Right. He's just a commoner. That's right. I forgot.
Oh, yeah. And she was rich.
She didn't have to make him die. She could have, like, let him on the door with her and then said when they got on the ship, get away from me, peasant. Something like that. Yeah. She didn't have to make him die. Cold-hearted biatch.
Yes. It's just like a Frauditor.
You don't think that he could have fit on the door?
It was a pretty big door.
They could have cuddled. Keep warm. Switched off being the big spoon. Well, no, because if they moved too much, one of them would have fallen in the water. But
it would have flipped the door, maybe.
Yeah, just cuddled up for warmth until somebody got found, and then they could have been fine. But if she didn't want him, she could have broke up with him on the boat.
Yeah.
I see. That's why maybe I'm born in the wrong time because I wouldn't have done that. Commoner, upper class, who cares? He's a person.
Yeah, but he's a poor person, and poor people don't.
Saw a video where J-Town was physically removed. Ooh, I'm gonna have to find that for tomorrow. I love me some J-Town getting removed from places.
Let me ask you this, because we're almost at 3 hours. I have to go potty. So,
okay.
Should I go and come back, or should we wrap it up here?
We can wrap it up here. We're good. I'm just spending time with the chat. But we're good. We can wrap it up.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us again. We'll see you again tomorrow morning. Any last words?
I think, tomorrow we should just automatically be on 5-hour subscriber mode only. I think that worked. 5 hours. No, because tomorrow they will have subscribed.
Right.
We'll talk about it.
All righty. Yeah. Well, all right. So thank you guys for joining us. Love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. Thank you so much. And all right, it's going to be a quick end because I got to go. I'll be right back.
Thank you guys. See you later. Bye.